How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hello. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. We are live and alive. Welcome. And today we're going to be doing some more Love and Deepspace. Finally, Raphael's second myth has joined, and we're going to be pulling it. Hopefully not too unlucky today, but that is what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, you guys are just as excited as I am to get started. Yeah, I have been looking for this. Let me just... There you go. It started here as well, and okay. Perfect. There you go. Hello, Nads. Hello, Miffy. Hello, Brandy, Jomi. How you doing as well? I see you guys on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for coming around. If you're watching this, do leave some likes as well, as it helps us show up more on the front page. Yeah, if you enjoy the stream. Hey, Jomi! Happy 27 months anniversary. Thank you so much for the resub as well, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is much appreciated. How you doing, though? Hello, Zane. How you doing? I haven't pulled yet. I'm waiting for the free 20 pulls. Somebody did say that we were going to get free 20 pulls. I have some resources. If we do get it, if we don't get it, I'll just wait for the 20 free pulls. But now, from what I remember, we should not need to upgrade all the memories all the way up. So we should be able to get it with the current resources that I have. If we do get some freebies, we'll just pull more. You know what I mean? Hey, Allison, how you doing as well? Hello, missed a lot of stuff. I've been waiting. Thank you so much for waiting for me. It is always a pleasure to spend some time together. Hey, Venom, how you doing as well? How's the vibe up in the chat? Going good, my friend. Going good. It seems that everybody's very hyped for today. And yes, we are going to be pulling for Raphael. Hey, Coco Cosplays, how you doing as well? Saw the stream title and I came running. You should come around every single day. We stream almost every single day here on YouTube and Twitch as well. So, hey, Sarami, how you doing as well? Hello, Allison. But yeah, we're gonna be gacha pulling today. Anyway, though, how you doing, though? Speaking of which, as it is the beginning of the stream, do leave some likes as well. Also, we have a webcomic. If you're new here, my name is kindredspiritva. I am a voice actor, variety streamer. I do a lot of things, so you may know me from a lot of different places. I have an ASMR channel. I also have a comic dub that you can follow on Webtoon Canvas as well. There's an ASMR channel. There's a variety YouTube channel. We have Discord. There's Patreon if you want the spicy content or just to support me. Patreon supports all the different kinds of content. So if you enjoy everything that I do, most support overall Patreon, then you can subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, whichever one you prefer, or both. Like Tsukino, she's kind of wild like that, which I do appreciate. I really do. But I just wanted to make sure that. Forget everything. What did I hear? Spicy? The spicy content on Patreon. Hey, Oscar, how you doing? As I only see some videos on it. Look pretty good. Shush. No spoilers. If anybody here gives me spoilers before I do, I'm going to get very mad. Hey, Tsukino. Hell yeah. Got noticed. Hell yeah. Of course I do. I notice everybody. Hey, Adabing. Hey, Test. 20 freebies dropped in Europe. Let's see if it dropped. Okay. Silas always, every time that I play someone that's not Silas, he's always waiting for me, being like, hello, cheater. Glad to see you're enjoying your time with Raphael. Welcome home, cheater. Hey, Kagome, how you doing as well? Did we get the freebies, though? No, we did not get the freebies. Well, that is unfortunate now, isn't it? Well, it is unfortunate now. Well, let me do some upgrades. I still need to upgrade the Caleb memories because I'm trying to get, like, I think Caleb is the one that I have the most 5 stars. And I'm probably going to be using him to grind the... Why is it so slow, actually? Kind of slow, the game. I'm going to be using him to grind the cores, the proto-cores and everything. So, yeah, about that. Anyway, do you guys want to get right into it? Or should we wait a little bit more? Do I have permission to hit them with the anti-spoiler hammer? I'm sure nobody's going to need that. Hey, Jojo fan. How you doing as well? Yeah, let's get started, shall we? Okay. Listen, last time we did get it instantly 10 pull. I don't have much mercy. I don't think I'm going to get it. But... There's only one chance. You either get it or you don't. 10 chances. Come on. Come that S tier. S tier. Instant. Come on. No. Fuck. Okay. Listen. It wasn't gonna it wasn't likely to happen again. But you had to believe it. You had to believe it. You had to believe it. I can live with the 20 pull. I can be happy with the 20 pull. I can be happy with the 20 pull. You know, I can be happy. No, okay, not 20. That's fine. It happens. Maybe not a 20 pull. Maybe not a 20 pull. That's okay. Hey, Karahan, how you doing as well? It's been great. I got one of him, 130 pulls. That's kind of crazy. Let me get some freebies as well. Okay, not 20. That's not 20. Instead, tribalistic ritual noises. Come on, chat. Pray. Spam that chat. Spam it. I'm looking at you. Spam it. I want to see everybody spamming it. Either the kindred pray emoji from the Twitch sub, or you can do the thing. Could you not spam emojis? Is that irritating? I mean, I don't know. Okay. I mean, I don't mind the spams, to be fair. As long as it's not like a bunch of messages, I don't mind too much. Just let people be hyped, you know? Spam it! Spam it! You don't speak English, Spanish? Yo comprendo un poco de español, pero no soy fluente. Comprendo portugués, español, un poquito de español, un poquito. Come on, chat. 30, are you with me? Do you believe in the heart of the cards? Do you believe? Believe! Do you believe it or do you not believe? I believe it. Do you believe it? 100%. Come on. Instant. Come on. Come on. No. No. You guys didn't... Come on, chat. You guys gotta believe me hard enough. I'm gonna be blaming my bad luck on you guys. You guys are not believing hard enough. Come on. Also, hey, Bleveland. How you doing as well? Never mind. Let me erase my notepad. Come on. 40. 40. 40. Oh? Nope. Nope. Not lucky. I believe... how many memories do we need to get the full myth? Because I believe that we don't need the, like... I believe we don't need to upgrade the myth. Is that alright? Or how do we get the myth? Oh, man. We're not getting lucky, are we? Oh, there you go! Oh! Oh! 5-star! Come on, Raphael, come home! My boy! My boy! Come home, my boy! Come home, my boy! Come home, my boy! Come on! Hey! There you go. Come on. Stop edging me like that. Stop edging me like that. Stop it! Come on! Oh, there you go. Okay, we got half of it. We got half of it. Do we get more, though? Do we get more? That's the one I got. Well, we got one. We got Misty Lament. That's the screen. That's a wallpaper right there. That is a wallpaper right there. Goddamn. I am so excited to play this. I am so excited to play this game. You don't understand. Ah, she's so beautiful. Ah. Oh man, she's so beautiful actually. Do we need to get more or is that it? I think we need more, right? Because I don't know, I know they made some changes to how the myth system work. How does that? No. That's just one for the myth. So how do I play it? Tears of Romirro. Romirro? Okay. How does it work? Oh no, we don't, actual. Is that it? Oh, they did change it. That's actually, thank you. Okay. So we don't need to pull more. Because I don't actually want to. I want to save the resources to get as many memories as possible. I'm way far behind, as you can see in the memories. Like, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I probably should save more for the... Yeah. That is enough to read. Well, sounds good to me, though. Let's get right into it as well. You made my day. I'm glad. Thank you. Info, thank you. Even if... I don't even mind if they want to make this, like, just for the duration of the event. That actually helps out so many people. Thank you so much, Info, for dropping the requirements to read the story. Actual. Anyway. Well, let's get into it. That's enough to read. That's all that I needed to hear. That's all that I needed to hear. Hey Grayson, hey Jasmine, hey Froggy, how you doing as well? If you're watching this, do leave some likes as well. Or if you're watching this on TikTok, come over and watch us on YouTube as well. Support is very much appreciated. You can also enjoy a 4K. Is it 4K? I actually don't know if we changed them. Anyway, let's get started, okay? All right, focus. All right, cinematic voice. The Blake Sea is about to devour the world. Humanity's last ark, the city of Romirro, is perched on a solitary island. Oh? There shall be a lunar eclipse, and at the end of the third night, Romirro will be annihilated as it sinks below the ocean's waves. The tome of the sea god, which has foretold all worldly changes, announced a day in which humanity will be submerged during the first night. Eu assisti esse cara quando era criança. Então você tava errado, meu velho, que eu dou banho em todas as crianças que eu vejo, caralho. Tava errado. Vou falar pros seus pais, seu porra. Eu não faço live há tanto tempo assim, eu faço live... Hey, Squishy Vamp, how you doing as well? Hey. Hope you got the other myth too. I hope so too. But yeah, I'm very happy they changed the thing. Why is the ocean so loud?
He wants to destroy us. We're gonna die.
Oh, you know. At the edge of the harbor, which has suffered years of erosion because of the sea winds, desperate people push the sea god statues they carved with their own hands into the abyssal waters. Temples have been abandoned, their altars smashed. Precious collections of books and scrolls are naught but ashes and smoke. Over the centuries, the people's faith in the sea god and everything that's associated with him was swallowed by the rising tides. It was only a matter of time before they were abandoned and forgotten. The bride of the sea god suffered this fate as well. Oh?
The second night is already here. It won't be long until Romirro is submerged.
Is this inspired by like the follow like the one that volcano basically, the Greek city that like got like destroyed by a thing, but instead of being a volcano is the ocean.
The citizenry is mired in unrest. Should this continue, chaos will inevitably unfold. My
Lord,
lord,
me fuss.
we must find a way to soothe them.
Let me guess. The main character, which is a poor little lady, she's gonna get sacrificed by the ocean to appease the god of the ocean. Is that gonna be the thing?
It's only an eclipse. There's nothing to worry about. In fact, gather all the citizens and tell them.
Okay.
The Tome of the Sea God has revealed a new prophecy.
The
We must
Weave
hold
here.
a Wavier ritual and have the bride of the Sea God make an announcement.
I can understand it for a second, then rejects the Portuguese. I have no idea what you're talking about. We're playing Love and Deepspace, the new myth that they just dropped.
Did you hear that? Bride of the Sea
Oh my god, we are gonna be a sacrifice again! How many times in these myths the main character is always a sacrifice? Oh my fucking god, dude. How many times? Hey, Miffy. Hey, Kuromi. The gods grab my arms and throw me into the ground. I stare at the intricate patterns that dot the hem of the Castilians' robes. The situation is ironic, and it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. In the past, he was Romirro's minister whose loyalty to the city was unmatched. Yet he's now a cruel individual after the prophecy appeared in the Tome of the Sea God. Didn't you say this Tome of the Sea God spreads lies and leads people astray? Not only is it untrustworthy, but you sealed it away at the temple.
These matters are of no concern to you.
Because she's very snackable. Again on my own. The sacrifice trove is getting annoying. It's a cliche. I don't think it's annoying yet. It is a little bit of a cliche. Can you say hi, Ashlyn? Hello, Ashlyn. Glad to have you here, my friend. Are you a voice actor? Your voice is amazing. I am a voice actor.
You will make that stone tablet.
Walking down the only road I've ever known.
And then
No. I don't remember the lyrics. Everything is at stake here. But you're still obsessed with your power as the Castilian. How pathetic.
Foolish lass. Do you think you still
Are we
be
British?
alive if someone else
Is
conversed
he
with
a
a
foolish
total
lass?
sea
Are we
god?
British?
Play your part. You know very well what will become of you if you don't.
Okay. I suppose. After hearing the heavy locker bind the door. Oh. Okay. Oh.
You're the bride of the sea god. Why are you letting humans mistreat you?
Oh, hey, Raphael. Are you talking over me on a walkie-talkie? When did he appear? That title is nothing more than a pair of shackles. Why can't you be the groom of the kindred instead? Hey, yo? I don't remember when it started. At first, I thought it was a hallucination born from my lengthy imprisonment. But time passed and the seagulls brought me seashells with strange patterns. That's when I became certain of his existence. He claimed to be the sea god, but his voice was too youthful, too mysterious. I couldn't trust him. However, I found myself involuntarily anticipating his appearances. If anything, to make my time here a little more bearable. And like a person who was fascinated while watching a goldfish in a bowl, he approached me. He tested me, tempted my heart to yearn for freedom as I sat in a pit of despair.
Don't you want to escape? Tonight is your only chance.
The kindred goes hard. It kind of goes hard. I wasn't sure if it was, I think it was because my name is Kindred, but the groom of the kindred is actually kind of goes hard. Almost as hard as like the bride of the sea god. No, you want to escape? Tonight is your only chance. Huh?
When the eclipse hangs high and the tides flow back, you only need to remember two things.
What things? What are you talking about? The sea breeze flips through the tattered pages on the table. It stops, and there I see a page covered in mysterious, intricate
The
symbols.
sea god's Summoneo staff.
Hey, Mama Bear. Welcome,
the
welcome.
sea's Ritualis hymn.
Glad to have you here, my friend. Glad to have you here.
When the time comes, I will answer your call.
Ooh. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Oh, man. The last traces of his voice are buried by the horn. I look outside to see an anxious crowd gathering under the dilapidated tower. You just need the other myth to unlock? No, I don't. I think it should be alright. I think I should have everything, right? What do you mean? What do you want me to do? Are you still there? Silence falls over the tower. I squeeze my eyes shut and force myself to stay calm. His proposal is too sudden. Could be a trap as well. I would be foolish not to question it. Even if it's a trap, does it matter? Is there anything more hopeless than being imprisoned here forever? Tudo voltou pra minha For You page. Se você tivesse seguindo no YouTube, não teria perdido, paizão. Vem assim embora, rapaz. Larga esse tic-tac. Esses Gen Z do caralho só sabe ficar no TikTok. Vem assim embora, rapaz. Vem pro YouTube. O TikTok vive me dando shadowban. Hey, Faye. How you doing as well? Are you gonna be watching The Myth with us as well? Not Drake and just join. Let me have some fun. You not wish to unlock the character? Nope. The kick that I get from loving Deepspace is just the stories. I don't give a fuck about the combat, whatever. It's like the companions and everything. I suppose it would be a shame for the pictures because I do like taking pictures. But unlocking like max level for the combat and grinding, farming, whatever it's just like I don't really, you know what I mean? It's just not for me, you know? Next week, I said I'm cold prong in my heating pad and I have this horrible bruising in my foot. Oh, I mean, is it a burn or something like that? At the top of the tower, Hawkern raises the orb that symbolizes Romirro. His gaze sweeps over the port's towering embankments and the ships with their black sails.
Do not fear this lunar eclipse.
I did not play this game for myself for the sake of my wallet, so I enjoy watching the streams instead. I mean, if you don't want to, there's a lot of people that do that. Sure, they can pull for their favorites, especially if you get a lot of freebies. But you can just watch my streams. You get like most of the content anyway. You know what I mean? We watch it as a community.
We've cast aside the
I know
sea
you're doing
god
a
and
Black and
left
Orange
behind
website.
a
You mean my
hall of fame.
freemium version of my
Now,
Patreon?
our
You know, it's only the old stuff,
sacrifice
right?
have changed
Yes,
the
the orange
ancient
YouTube
prophecy.
not to say if you know the orange YouTube, but it's actually only my old content. It's like content from like a year ago from my Patreon, because I know that like the people that support me on Patreon don't usually listen to the old audios, so they usually just gather dust. So it is just a freebie version of my Patreon. If you can't afford the $5, which I would appreciate if you do subscribe, if you do join, like YouTube or Twitch or Patreon. But the orange YouTube is only the old ones. It's only the old contents.
You will see the truth with your own eyes.
Almost 30 furries you can get your free hands on. To see people like ants, they're restless. A god shudders me, and I stumble to the edge of the tower. In that instant, the gaze below me, filled with disgust, fear, anxiety, and cold indifference, pierce me like arrows. Trying to get the R2 of the cards because the color is so pretty. Tess. You try to get the R2 of the cards because you love this game. You do that for every one of the boys. Orange YouTube. I'm not. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna be saying anything. You can hop on that. I need to borrow this summoner's summon you? Wait, is that Wait. Is this a typo? Or is it actually named Sumnio? Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to that. I think it is a typo. Wait. Did Love and Deepspace have a typo? I've seen that on like indie novels. I've never seen. Is that a typo? Or is it actually called Sumnio? In chapter 8, there's 2. Really? I have never seen a typo on Love and Deepspace. Well, oh, small indie company, fix your game, Infold, unplayable. I'm just kidding, of course. It's just a small typo. That is his actual name. Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know. Is it summoning staff? I think it is summoner, because there was the... I think it is summoner staff. God is faded. I need to use the sea god's summonio. Oh, no, is it summonio? It's actually summonio. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Summonio's staff to make the prophecy's words manifest again.
Wavier ritual doesn't require
So
sacred
lindo?
staff.
Oh, my goodness.
Do not lie to me.
Tonight is the new lunar eclipse. Without the Summonio's staff to protect us, should any signs resembling calamities appear? I deliberately lower my voice. At that moment, lightning tears through the clouds, and the sea churns and massive waves crash onto the shore. Let's not forget predators. Yeah, I suppose. But that's actually like a... Predators is like how you'd write the name in the old English. So, you know what I mean? I stand corrected. But a moment passes. The sea god's Summonio staff and its old age apparent is given to me. According to him, I need to sing the hymn and brush away the dust from the staff and raise it towards the tome of the sea god. Our silent universe awakens in a faint light where dusk and dawn meet and merge. The young and pure sea god descends upon the first wave's surge. The ancient lyrics flow from my mouth, as the staff slowly traces a totem-like pattern in the air. Suddenly, mysterious singing drifts through the biting sea wind. With my voice, it echoes from afar. I don't know anymore. I'm here just to kindles. Hey, Emperor. How you doing as well? Predators was definitely a typo. No. Predators is not a typo. That's actually a word. I missed you so much. Well, Luna, you shouldn't miss me. I stream almost every day on YouTube and Twitch. Good. He didn't lie to me. A slight feeling of relief washes over me as I face the wind and sing even louder. Hey, Emperor. How are you doing? Doing good. How are you? I'm doing good as well. We're enjoying the new myth. It just barely got started. If you just arrived here, you are just in time. He who commands the cycles of the sun, the moon, and the tides. He who guides the souls to rest in distant realms. Oh?
She's singing the sea's ritual is him. That forbidden song! Guards! Caesar!
Oh? The gods lunge at me, but the staff emits a dazzling blue light that repels everyone. The sea god wields fire and darkness. He is the blazing sun who ignites the lost night. Thunder crashes down upon the sea and enormous waves manifest. Heavy rainfall descends as the storm engulfs all of Romirro. Oh? Terror and chaos erupt around me. I clutch the staff tightly and continue to sing until a beam of light appears. It points to something under the towering waves. Hey, Gummy, saw Paxton came running. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here. I brace myself before I leap into the ocean. Earth singing's been me shaking. I mean, he is opera trained, isn't he? He should be capable enough to sing. He said he would greet me, but this is a little too violent for my liking. Black seawater twists into a massive vortex and carries me away. Disoriented, I stop swimming and let my body sink deeper into the ocean's depths. I lose track of time before a magnificent yet ruined structure gradually appears.
You're here at last.
Oh? As a voice as cold as and frigid, a voice as cold and as frigid as seawater drifts towards me. Ghostly light sweeps across the crumbling ruins like moonlight. It is reflected in my eyes. Before me, a slowly swaying fishtail is so magnificent that everything I have ever considered beautiful in my life suddenly feels plain and unremarkable. A human body with the tail of a fish and the power to control the ocean. Are you the sea god?
My identity is of little importance.
Hey, Javaria. Several heavy chains are wrapped around his body. Powerful runes, barely visible, keep him immobilized.
I've saved your life. Now then, release the seals that bind me.
Oh. Why would the sea god be imprisoned in this place? Hey, Kiki. Oh. Hey, yo. Wait, does he have stretch
I could be
marks?
lying. I can help you.
Or is that
But
scales?
I can also let you drown in
a little
these
bit.
abyssal
Right,
waters to
she's
keep
covering
you
you with her
company.
hand. Oh my god, I can't unsee it now. Oh? Guess we... No, he doesn't. It's just like pores. It's just pores.
I see you're unaware of what you've awakened.
That hair looks so good, actually. Legends say the sea god bears... Oh? No, I was talking about like here. I wasn't talking about this here. It's just like this. His skin is not like thing. Observe him.
Do you think the mark can be seen by just anyone?
No?
I'll examine you like this when you're in shackles.
Ah, okay. I gotta rotate again. Yeah, they have a lot of these. These are things. Wait, can I touch a city?
Do you think the mark can be seen by just anyone?
Can I? Ah. The seals on. Oh.
Your power alone is no match for these.
Wait, did I fuck up?
Its scale is as cold as the lonely moon. At dawn, it shall pierce your heart.
Oh.
The sea's ritualis hymn you sang.
It's saying sea god.
That is the answer.
Aren't you afraid?
You shall find no hiding place wherever the sea flows.
Okay. There it is. There's a pill. Oh. Hey, hey. Stop. Dude, I know these voice actors are super well paid, but this is still YouTube, okay? Calm down, my boy. A dagger. This power feels familiar.
This is the mark you've been searching for. But it was also a seal in another form.
Is he gonna escape now? Come on. Break the chains. Break the chains. Damn. Looks kind of brittle.
The voice of the storm. Come to me.
The voice of the storm. That's a cool ass name. Are we just supposed to be breathe underwater, or is that like... Oof. Hey, calm down. That whimper. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, calm down. Asking for it. Calm down, my boy. Calm down, my boy. You don't. It doesn't hurt that much. Calm down, my boy. Que baixaria Que baixaria Esses caras aí estão muito bem pagos, rapaz. Calm down. Listen, this is the calm down. Hey. I see you guys on chat as well. Stop it. Delete that comment right now. Delete it. I know what you're typing. Delete it. Don't send that comment. Don't do it. I'm looking at you. No. Hey. I'm not pressing this button until you delete that. Oh? Yeah, he is.
Call out to me.
Dude, that is some MMO level shit, dude. That's so cool, actually.
Bestow the indistinguishable vengeance.
What is the Little Mermaid? I don't remember the lyrics of the Little Mermaid. Aura Farman. He kind of is Aura Farman, isn't he?
The sea god's revival has been completed. You've rewritten the fate of these waters.
Is Romirro gonna die?
Starting from this moment, you are bound to me. You cannot turn back.
You say that, but like every time like we get a myth that is like, you are bound to eternity to me. It's like, give it like 2 weeks, we're gonna be self-sacrificing. Under the sea, it's nice to be. I don't remember the last of the lyrics. On Deepspace, the new card. Hell yeah, we're playing the new card. I'm also getting my throat moist because, you know, it is good to keep yourself drink. That wasn't pain. Listen, it doesn't hurt that much. That didn't sound like a hurt. But I'm not gonna make that comment. I can think. I'm thinking it. I'm not gonna say it because this is YouTube still and Twitch. I'm not gonna say it, but I can think it. We can think it. We are all thinking it. I'm not gonna. You don't type it. I'm not saying it, but we can think, right? We can think. We can think. Okay. We can think. The storm's roar filters through the seawater and resonates as the whale's distant songs. My body feels impossibly heavy. Its scenes from my dreams gradually come into focus.
The home of the sea god cannot be wrong. She is the sea god's bride and our only hope.
Previous
We need her
Castellan.
if Romirro is to survive.
Ooh.
She will be Romirro's
Hey, Diego.
future Castellan.
Yes, it
Protect
is.
the
Okay.
land in the sea god's stead.
Companion in his myth is so
and
good.
change
Oh, I'm not getting the
prophecy.
companion because I'm only watching the myth. But you know, I'm
There's
glad
still over
that
half a year
I hope
until
they
your
keep
coming
this
of age
for.
ceremony. Yet the gifts are already
what I
piling
mean?
up. We've run out of space to store them. Everyone truly admires you from the bottom of their hearts, my lady.
She's the sea god's bride and was raised by the Castellan. Her knowledge and abilities are exceptional.
Are we though? Are we? I mean, I suppose like even if we are sacrifice, kind of, then we're still supposed to be like of value, like educated. You know what I mean? Hey, Zaku, how you doing as well? Hello, Crochet, how you doing as well, my friend? He was referencing part of your world.
She is kind and approachable. A wonderful person deserves all the best things in life.
Look at what our foolish devotion to the sea god brought.
Oh.
Disaster. And the
So
prophecy
Hawkern
that
is like,
Romirro
oh,
shall
he's
be
not evil.
submerged
He's
more
just,
quickly.
you know what I mean?
The sea god will never save Romirro.
That's why he's like mad at the sea god.
The bride of the sea god is nothing but a farce. She and the sea god will destroy Romirro.
What happened?
Run, my lady! Don't let them catch you!
What happened? Why is the sea god angry? I like your voice. Hey, JKM. How you
Can
doing,
you
son?
hear
Thank you.
them? Everyone
Yeah,
is
say me.
asking for you to die.
Hey, Axel. Hey, Spencer. Still waiting to go to Disney.
Yet,
I never really wanted to go to
You're
Disney.
the only
Maybe one day.
who can communicate with the tome of the sea god. I won't let you suffer a miserable death. I'll spare you so long as you obey me. How does that sound?
Alright, sure. I open my eyes. Brilliant white lightning dispels as my chaotic nightmare illuminates the scene before me. Rainwater flows through the window frames. It makes the carvings and murals gradually reveal the lifelike face of the gods.
Are you awake?
Oh? The sea god looks at me, his beautiful tail having transformed into human legs at an unknown point in time. He can walk on land. I mean, yeah, he is Lemurian. Lemurian?
I have prepared a gift for you.
Lemurian, right? Hey, Louise. Wouldn't say my collections were complete. I don't mind not having like a complete collection. I just want to watch the stories. But, you know, if that's you, then that's you. You know? As long as you're, you know, being responsible. He lifts me up and directs my gaze to the steps below. Hawkern, his most trusted minister. The tower's god captain. Those that have bullied and abused me are now on the ground. Bound. They crawl and struggle. Their eyes filled with fear and despair.
Their lives are in your hands. Would you like to deal with them one by one?
Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Death! Blood and sacrifice! Blood and sacrifice! Come on! His hand covers the back of mine. He guides me to raise my hand and lightning clatters in my palm. Debris scatter, and the Castilian's crown clatters to the ground. The puddles on the floor bloom crimson.
Or would you rather finish them all at once?
Hey, Yob. How you doing, Izuku? How you doing, Izuku? Yeah. I'm say I'm the guy who knows everything. Raphael's version. Watching them struggle as they suffocate. I feel a sense of satisfaction. However, an indescribable emotion wells up. Oh no! If we kill our oppressors, we'll be just like them. I don't think so. Sometimes a little revenge is good, okay? Listen, I'm not saying anything that will get me controversial, but I know a buddy Luigi. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes revenge is okay. Sometimes, you know, sometimes killing your oppressors is actually good. You should do that, you know what I mean? The sea god has already a terrible reputation. Won't this make the people hate you even more? No, fuck them.
Lower your hand then.
Monsters that create a monster. I pause before I hold his hand even tighter. I hear him chuckle as the illusory waves shimmer with rippling light. They reflect the cold emptiness in his eyes.
The faith of humans is nothing more than self-interest. They worship when they need something, and curse when they don't get what they
refuse.
want.
How you doing as well?
Why should I care about reputations?
As if he has his fill of watching their death throes, he releases my hand. The water vanishes.
They claimed I've abandoned this world. Very well. I'll let them be a witness to true annihilation. Damn,
hardcore.
This is only the beginning. Don't you dare become merciful too swiftly.
Why is Raphael so fucking bloodlusted? I was kind of like being extra, but like goddamn. Sometimes revenge is good. I would not be that guy. I would not be the guy. You know what I mean? I lost my 50-50. Well, rip. Oh, at least you can watch it here, Ramstein. You know? Dying Castilian struggles to prop himself up. His gaze burns with a fury that could shoot flames.
You, if it weren't for me, you would have been executed. How dare you repay my kindness with betrayal?
Okay, so the lamb peened for slaughter is obligated to thank the butcher? You are insane. I pick it up a sword. Hey, yo, let's go. All right, respect. Respect to this main character. Respect. She's like, fuck you, bitch. Bah! Boom! Boom! Kindness is something only the living can enjoy. You know what I mean? Hey, Rin. How you doing as well? Let's go. Respect. Respect for that main character.
Don't
Respect.
forget, your life is still in my hands.
Oh, no. He's still alive.
I
Wait.
died.
He's still alive. He's still
You will be
alive.
cursed to perish in agony.
Oh? When then we die together. Oh, hey, yo! Then we're gonna die together. Does it look like I'm scared? A swift death is better than living as a caged bird forever. Hey, yo!
A curse.
The sea god lifts my chin and strokes my cheek. Tentacle-like bluish-green brooms slowly appear.
You're referring to these crude patterns?
He curls his fingertips. His movements are gentle, yet the runes are being torn away from my cheeks. It hurts.
Stay still. Indeed, it's an ancient curse, but it's far too weak to control my bride.
Hey, yo.
Close your eyes.
You know the AMC used her bond to command Raphael to break the bond itself to save him. Oh, don't spoil me! What the fuck? I'm still watching the thing and then you're giving me spoilers. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Give the MC badass privileges. Hey. Let's not shame the MC too much. Not every MC is the same, but like... They're awesome MCs that are kind of cold-blooded. You know what I mean?
What a terrible attempt of a trick.
Oh. Are we back? It's so silent. It's eerie silent. When I open my eyes again, wisps of murky mist still linger in the air. Nearby, the Castellan is suspended in midair. A water tendrils tightens around his throat. Oh?
These magics can't be wielded by humans. Tell me where you found it.
Oh.
What right do you have to judge me?
I won't tell you anything. You don't need to worry about asking again either.
Damn.
Aren't you a god? Why are you destroying everything? Lemuria, Whalefall City. Now you want to destroy this island.
Are we though? Lemuria. Didn't legends say the sea god lived there? In the sky, golden lightning freezes. So what is it gonna be? Dark colored waves surge. When the waters recede, the Castellan... Oh, where have you taken them?
They're in a more appropriate place.
Hey, Cloud Rainbow. How you doing as well? Make a sword and animated kindness so you can kill them with kindness. He's annoying me already. Why didn't you just kill him? A bloodstained crown flies into his hand.
You were imprisoned in his cage. How many years?
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
If the hatred from that time could be offset by him dying instantly, I would happily grant your wish at this very moment.
You wouldn't offer me a gift without reason. What is it you want? Tell me. Oh?
You are my bride, aren't you?
He touches the pearls in my hair before he lowers his gaze.
Removing unsavory elements from my bride's life is my duty.
Does he only care about us? Maybe that's why he's like killing every city or something like that. As I debate whether I should confront him or try to extract information, but suddenly a thunderous crash resounds outside the window. The storm had destroyed a distant embankment. Seawater rushes in like a roaring beast as it flows directly into the city. What is happening? This is only the second night. Romirro shouldn't be sinking now. I figure here was so good. Just my phone is choking with lag. I mean, if you're playing this game on with this thing, then I might. Yeah, this game chugs like crazy. The tome of the sea god has been returned to the temple. I run there, and I'm shocked that the words of the prophecy are emitting a faint glow. Oh.
This future was predetermined.
Well, Spencer, you can always watch the stream afterwards.
Whether it's the second or third night makes little difference.
Oh?
You knew this day would come. Why are you surprised?
I don't want to die. This place is my sanctuary. This place is still my sanctuary. Regardless of what happens, I can't stand by and watch it be destroyed. Oh? Legends say if the sea god is all-powerful, you can overturn oceans.
The fate of this world is predetermined, and legends are just legends. In any case, it hasn't been long since I was awakened. My powers haven't fully returned yet. Why should I risk my own life for a city that despises me?
I mean, they're not wrong. They
I'll
have
to
abandoned
defy
him, so like,
prophecy
why
in the
does he give a
tome of the
fuck?
sea god.
You know what I mean? Hey DL, it's been a while since I joined. You should go join us more on YouTube. I know there's still people that enjoy watching it on TikTok, but I totally tell people to come over and watch it on YouTube. YouTube or Twitch, whichever one you prefer as well. Hey Pork Bun, how you doing as well? What if you regained your powers?
Give me your hand.
Oh. Cool tattoos though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda fucking with like, I know the Love and Deepspace has a few of these where they have like these body pattern tattoos. I'm kind of fucking with that. I might actually take that as inspiration to like get one of these tattoos myself. A cold glint flashes as he cuts both of our palms. He intertwines his fingers with mine, and our blood mixes. It drips onto the tomb of the sea god. Golden light rises from the tomb of the sea god like threads from silk. They unfurled in midair and weave together to form poetic words. Oh, my tackle is gonna explode. This game is kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I play it on my PC. That is totally why I play it on my PC. This game is kind of heavy. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. Leaving likes helps to show up more on the front page, so if you do, I really appreciate that. Lemurians seek absolute power. Combat the treacherous tides, dive into the deep of her perils, and find a true love. There you go. Hey, Nella. There were hidden prophecies in the tome. It makes sense now. Despite the fact I've conversed with the tome of the sea god many times, I can only decipher fragments and incomplete phrases. Yet what's more shocking, its meaning contained in these words. I struggle to grasp the most crucial line. To find the true love. That means the sea god appears more composed as he raises his hand to brush away the text and heal the wound on my hand.
You already know the
hey,
answer.
Nella, how you doing, though?
My beloved
Glad
bride.
to have you join us. Oh, you knew you needed me to restore your power. That's why you gave me those gifts. Oh,
You're more clever than the humans I'm familiar with.
and you not only broke the difficulty in half, but my game with it. Well, you know. I mean, I do appreciate that they allowed us to read the whole, like, myth. You know what I mean? But yeah. Hey, Saru, how you doing as well? My back is killing me, dude. Let me stretch a little bit. Uy, ok. Ay, vémelo. Caray, velho. Ui, minhas costas. Puta que pariu, velho. Ai, não sei porque eu tô com uma dor nas costas aí, tá me matando. Ai, caralho, velho. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having like such back pains all the time. I've been stretching. Maybe I should exercise more. Ooh. According to the tome, you regain your powers and stop the sea from swallowing Romirro if you fall in love.
As things stand, this is your only option.
But falling in love doesn't happen instantly. All the while, the thread of this land sinking below the waves loom over us. Confess to him, kiss him. Mustering up some courage, I wrap my hands around his neck and kiss him without any hesitation. Oh? The god's lips are warm. Before he can recover from his surprise, I quickly pull away. Well, has your power been restored, even if just partially? I mean, it's supposed to be love, not horny, so... Is it for too long, Ken? I have been trying to like leave my table more.
It's far from what anyone would call love.
Still better than sitting and waiting for death.
As long as I'm here, death wouldn't dare to visit you.
Hey.
Do you remember how you awakened me?
The summoning staff and the sea ritualist him. He placed the staff in my hands. I'm not sure when and how he got it.
This can temporarily awaken some of my powers.
Hey, Zachary. Hello, Serena. Hey, Quartz
storm.
Garden. He turns over my hand and traces letters on my palm. I can't help but open my mouth. Raphael. Oh.
Remember it. That is my name.
Oh.
Recite my name in your heart with the utmost devotion.
So it
Then
changes from sea god to
sing the hymn
Raphael.
for me once more.
Okay. There you go. He suddenly dives into the storm. His legs transform into a brilliant fishtail as he soars above the terrifying waves. The summoning staff emits a light to accompany my song. I sing with all of my strength and stare at his figure. He glides along the top of the waves, lighting from the tip of his tidebreaker trident. strikes the heavy storm clouds. Streams of golden light swirl across the sea surface. The rain stops, and wind ceases as the subdued tides transform into millions of transparent fish. They stir up the sand and gravel as they slowly retreat into the deep sea. Dang, that's kind of hot. At the base of the damaged statue, people kneel in the muddy waters, yet they see the sun rising behind the sea god. He turns around. His gaze passes through the lingering mist and lands on me. Oh? Tô vindo todo torto. Nem tanto, paizão, nem tanto. Tears of Ramiro. Let's see. Is this supposed to be the city? I like this like white concrete design. I've seen a few like fantasy stories do this kind of stuff. It looks like so pretty, actually. Hey, Chunky. Kendra's narrator voice is always amazing. You're amazing. How you doing, Chunky? Haven't seen you in a while. You're always so busy. How you doing, Chunkster? Hope you're having an amazing day, little Chunky. Yeah. Hey, Javaria. How you doing as well? Yeah, I do try to like keep things a little bit cinematic. You know what I mean? Might be getting Twitch back to watch your streams. You don't have to get Twitch, my friend. I mean, you can come to Twitch if you want to, if you prefer Twitch. But I also have a YouTube channel where I stream now. If you were watching this on TikTok, you can always join the YouTube. I know that a lot of people don't have Twitch. If you want to, you can join the Twitch as well. I have Twitch as well. But you can also watch it on YouTube too. Hawkern and his henchmen are imprisoned in the water cage. That's under a waterfall. They receive my throughout care. I know that Raphael didn't spare Hawkern just to let me have my revenge. For him, Hawkern might have some value. I tried to ask him about it, but Raphael wouldn't give me an answer. As the heir to the previous Castellan, I become the new ruler of Romirro. Unexpectedly, some rumors begin to spread throughout the city. So we are the ones like in the city now, instead of like us coming to him as well. But yeah, hey Junie, sorry I'm late, I missed you guys. Glad to have you here as well. Having late lunch and enjoying your stream. I'm glad to have you around. Yeah, we're playing the new Raphael myth. It's kind of like a, not really a part 2, but like kind of like in the same vein of his like last myth where he's like a sea god. But this one is a bit more like hardcore a little bit. It's kind of really nice. I've been enjoying it. I've been actually enjoying it. Hey Romirro, hey Natsumi. The sea god's bride awakened him. Now he carries out her orders without question. If she can command the sea god to calm during the storm during the eclipse, then surely she can command him to drown Romirro. She put 12 venomous sea snakes in the water prison. They drink the formerly Castilian's blood every day, and the water below Mosin Waterfall is now bright red. I pay no attention to their gossip. After all, I have no interest in ruling a city that once abandoned me. What matters is that I must fall in love with Raphael. Oh.
Your Highness, the harbor repairs?
Lady in waiting. Deal with it yourself. Damn. I mean, it kind of is.
The city plans to erect
You know what I mean?
several new statues of the sea god.
Oh? You don't need to ask for my permission. Yeah, we've kind of been betrayed by them. It's kind of hard for us to be like, well, guys, I know you guys betrayed me and tried to kill me, but I'll be a good mayor this time. I'm going to be like, fuck you guys. You guys tried to kill me. Why the fuck would I give a shit? Trying to find you so long. Well, Caroline, you just gotta follow me elsewhere. If you follow me on YouTube and Twitch, I mean, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Oh, you never miss one of my streams, you know? But yeah, kind of new to Twitch. You can watch it both. Both of them, like, I know that there's some people that prefer YouTube because they don't have Twitch installed, or they prefer Twitch because they have Amazon Prime or whatever, or they just already watch Twitch and they just want to join me. So, you know, whichever one you prefer, you know? Speaking of which, on an unrelated side tangent, I'm so happy because I finally started exercising again, and it's making me feel a lot more energetic. Because every time that I don't exercise for too long, I start feeling sluggish. My mind is like super foggy, and I'm like finally happy that I'm able to move my body again. And it's been like I've been like pumping out scripts and working like crazy now that I have this extra motivation. So yeah, I've been going kind of nutty, catching up to all the service that I gotta do. This place has become the sea god's residence. To fall in love with him sooner, I spend most of my time here. The problem is, he's always somewhere else. How am I supposed to fall in love with them? You know what I mean? You do YouTube live streams as well? Yep. YouTube and Twitch? I mean, I can show you here. Here you go. Look. Yeah. I mean, I have a lot of channels, so I get that, like, people are confused. There's, like, the webcomic, there's Patreon. I can't show my Patreon because it would get me kind of banned. Wait, do I have, like, a Patreon that is not... A Patreon that is not explicit right away? There you go. This is the one. There you go. Here. Yeah. This is my channel. I stream here as well. I also post YouTube videos as well. There's stuff exclusive to the videos that I post. It's not just highlights. There's also like Yap videos. You know what I mean? Like reacts to the trailers as well. All of these is just like exclusive stuff. There's also the streams. You can also watch the VODs, everything. Every stream stays here. There's some streams that are members only as well. There's a webtoon. If you want to read my webtoon, we're currently halfway to 1,000 subscribers there. It's like little short stories of me, Nyla, and my friends. Chonky, we should probably do one of those one day as well, if you want to do a dub one day. And if you want extra content as well, aside from everything else, you can subscribe either on YouTube, Twitch, or join our Patreon, which is this one right here. Everything supports me, so whichever one you choose, all of them support me all the same. You know? Yeah. Hey, Chubby Bunny. Hey, Honest Goody. How you doing as well? The RG. What is this?
You forgot about the scale already?
The scale? The scale I had in my hand had transformed into a blue seashell. It now hangs from a delicate silvery white chain. Oh? Is this a token of affection?
At the very least, it's not a token of hatred.
Just because of that doesn't mean it's good, but sure, I guess he's trying to be nice. I guess. The necklace is put around my neck, and the seashell is like a crystalline mark over my heart.
Keep it safe. It's a piece of my heart.
A piece of your heart?
It will let me know where you are and what you're doing.
Okay. It's kind of... Okay, damn. He can track my every move, but I have no idea what he's up to. It's not exactly fair. In the center of the temple, several springs converge into a deep, mysterious pool. The waters churn and the currents with white sea foam are connected to the deep sea. Around the pool stand 12 broken statues, their damaged torsos holding candle holders of solidified whale oil. Their heads are sullenly lowered toward me. He took the time to build a pool. I've learned something. However, he likes to soak in the water. Bored, I pick up a few silver leaves from nearby box and skip them. They bounce across the water. I didn't know if the citizenry is trying to curry favor with Raphael and me, but the people have sent numerous gifts while keeping their distance. Is he not here? There's no response under the water. I'm about to give up when I catch a glimpse of unusual light flashing below the surface. Oh? There you go. Is he gonna be back? Curiosity compels me to dive into the water and get a closer look, but suddenly someone grabs my... Oh.
It's impolite to enter my bedchamber without greeting me first.
Oh, is this bedchamber? Hey, yo. Raphael floats to the surface, his long hair spreading out along the wave's surface. I can barely see his tail. It's like a shriek of cold yet beautiful multicolored sunlight. You'd see it during a sunrise or sunset. Is it kind of lewd? Would he be like, hey, eyes up here, slut, if he caught us like watching his tail? Would he be like, is it kind of bad to be staring at his tail? He'd be like, take a picture, it's gonna last you longer. Is that kind of bad? Is that kind of bad to stare? Or is it kind of bad to stare? Be like, hey, yo, cover these up. You know? Or is it just like his feet and he's like, I don't care. I mean, I guess if you want to look. Is it kind of bad? Hey, Brenda. Is it be like, hey, yo, eyes up here. Hey, stop eyeing me like I'm a piece of fish fillet. Okay? Eyes up here. And not, I don't mean my titties. You know what I mean? Also, very cold, is he? I mean, he is on the water all the time. Never mind. Forget I said that. I supervised the renovation of the temple when I was 15. If anything, this place should be mine.
You are correct. I shouldn't have stopped you.
That's so much more disrespectful. Well, I suppose that is true. I suppose that is true. I suppose that is true. It be how that be, you know. It be how that be. There you go. And just do the thing. There you go. How do you fish fillet any day? He snaps back to loyalty for Silas. No. Silas is always my number one. I don't care how pretty Raphael is. I don't care how fancy his myth is. Silas is my favorite. I'm loyal, okay? I'm loyal, okay? I use this momentum to grab his arm and quickly wrap my arms around his neck before the water can engulf me. It's cold.
Yes, and you could have avoided this.
I was afraid you'd vanish again and when I wasn't looking. Are we supposed to learn more about each other and fall in love if you're not here?
Is clinging to me like an octopus part of your plan to fall in love with me?
Hey, Crown. How you doing as well? That's fine. I'll keep my Raffi with me. A cold water droplet slides across from the tip of my nose. I sneeze multiple times. Hey, Joanna.
Why are you so delicate?
I mean, the water in your bed chamber's too cold. Why is it freezing?
Is there a problem? Only humans have a habit of parboiling themselves.
I mean, it's called taking a hot bath. But you... Are we getting sick? Is he gonna take care of us? That would be nice, though. Loyalty all the way for the crow. I'm gonna just simp for everybody respectfully. That is true. I do say that Silas is my favorite and I'm loyal, but like... They have 5 boys for a reason. You don't have to pick just one. You can enjoy all of them and be like, you know what? Fuck it. This is my harem. I am gonna forfeit all of my mortal possessions to the infold gods. Well, I suppose you do share that a little bit with me, you know. Like you can do your gacha pulls, I get it. You know, but if you can spare a little bit of the donos for me, I would appreciate that as well, you know?
You say you don't want to die, and yet you jump into frigid waters. Your desire to survive is rather wanting.
To be fair, all of these MCs, they have a very poor survival instinct. So, not wrong with that one. Hello, hot man. Me and man, how you doing as well? You said you need to fall in love with me, and yet you're nowhere to be found. Do you actually want to get your powers back? Hey, Shadow Milk Cookie.
I never believed in intangible
Yeah, I'm getting the merman was rough. I got a whole 150
purpose.
pushes. That's crazy glory. I haven't gotten the full myth as well. I only got the 1 memory. But I got it in 40 memories or 50, something like that. But yeah, it's not burning me. And it's warm.
Are you no longer afraid?
Should I be? He creates several more spheres of fire and uses them to dry my hair and clothes until they're comfortably warm.
I'm only following the tome's revelations because I don't have an alternative. I won't fall in love with you. It doesn't matter how close you get.
Don't worry. I'm just trying to survive. Don't misunderstand and think I actually have feelings for you. They're like, oh, tsundere. What a fucking tsundere, dude. Get your redhead and ponytails. You're actually such a tsundere. He's like, I'm not actually gonna like you anyway. I'm just doing this because I need to. Okay, bro. I play with a ball of fire in my hands and toss it around. The dancing flames cast a softness across Raphael's face that doesn't suit him. He sits beside me on the stone steps and carefully examines the ornate boxes. These are gifts from the citizenry. We want to thank you for saving them from the storm that night.
These aren't gifts. They're displays of submission for the sake of self-preservation.
Oh,
They
that is kind of
despise you,
true.
And then they coddle you like a babe in swaddling clothes.
Yeah, I would also say fuck him and just like
Devotion.
leave.
All of it is hypocrisy.
You don't seem to be furious though.
And you've entertained yourself by skipping those silver leaves. Why should I be angry?
I mean, I suppose if they're so below you, like, you don't give a fuck. They belong to you. Keep what you like and throw away the gifts you dislike.
I'm not interested in insincere offerings.
Well, I have something that should interest you. I walked to the tomb and retrieved the Summonio staff that was hiding behind it. It used to be yours, yes? Now it's yours again. Oh?
You are its rightful owner.
Huh? What happened to it? He gestures for me to look at the ruby on the staff. There's a strange, distinctive mark on it.
It's your name written in the Lemurian language.
Ooh.
It belonged to me, but it seems I gave it to you. So it's yours
Oh, so it's referencing the previous myth. Yes. Is that it? Because he doesn't remember it. I suppose the lore of the things is that they're bound to, like, the universes are bound to reborn again and again and again and again with, like, different flavors. So you know what I mean? I do remember that from the Silas one, the Silas main canon, where he talked about, like, multiple planets, multiple, like, versions of the same story. You know what I mean? Hey, Doc Hemlock. Hey, Miss Bebop. So I think that's what it is, right? It's kind of like a same but different kind of like past life situation. It does look familiar. That's weird. That's weird in these timelines. I mean, I get that there's like multiple timelines and past lives and whatever, but oh man, is it complicated sometimes. When I touch the mark, something flashes through my mind like lightning, yet I can't hold a trace of it.
Even I don't remember the staff. How do you have any memory of it?
It feels slightly familiar when I obtained it.
Could it be that you also forgot everything? Because you slept for thousands or tens of thousands of years?
I don't know. Does it? What the sea god considers a deep slumber can be called death in the eyes of humans. The staff feels heavy. I place it next to the tome of the sea god. Why would you give me a precious staff?
I'm not sure.
I think now that the God of Tides
was
was first before his. I thought this new myth was the first time they met, but no, it seems not. It seems kind of like related, but not. So it seems like it's kind of like not really related, but like not directly related. I mean, it might be related, but indirectly. I would need somebody that understands more of the lore to like explain that to me, though. Maybe my expression was too incredulous because he starts laughing.
You don't want us to be smitten with each other?
I mean, you sound a little bit too full of yourself. Hey, Ray, what did I miss? You missed a little bit of the beginning.
If anything, you don't seem all too pleased with the fact that I liked you before.
I just can't imagine you genuinely falling in love with a human. But if we truly had feelings for each other in the past, then falling in love again might not be so difficult. What should I fall in love with, though? If I only admire his appearance, then we have an unstable foundation.
Your thoughts are impolite, I presume.
Hey, yo, stop reading my mind. Stop it. Stop reading my mind. Get out of there, Raphael. She's like, hey, yo, he's kind of fine, but like, I don't know if I can marry that just because of that. He's like, hey, yo, keep your eyes up here. He literally is saying, keep your eyes up here. What the fuck? He's like, keep your eyes up here. Hey, hey, hey. I'm not just a piece of fish meat that you can eye out like that. Hey, yo. Get out of my head. Get out of my head, Raphael. I was thinking about the god I'm supposed to fall in love with. I'm wondering what his character is. For example, I'd like to learn about his likes, his dislikes, his strengths and flaws.
If you knew those despicable aspects and flaws, would you still fall in love?
I mean, maybe. It's kind of the point, isn't it? They say if somebody can accept even your most awful aspects, then it's true love. It touches the soul.
In other words, an ignorant, foolish impulse.
It's Caleb's chest all over again. I'm never gonna forget that Caleb chest moment. My keyboard is tweaking. For the sake of survival, I'm willing to sacrifice some rationality.
It's not difficult for you to discover what kind of god I am.
He moves closer and lifts the seashell hanging around my neck.
When the next full moon arrives, you will find the answer you seek.
Oh. I know he wears kind of eyeliner a little bit, but god damn, those are some pretty eyes. What do you mean? Raphael sinks into the pool, which causes the water to be splashed everywhere. He waves at me unhurriedly before he vanishing into the blink of an eye. Oh? Full moon night. 3 days later. Night fog blankets the wilderness. Grayish-white blades of grass rise past my ankles. Short trees are scattered about and their gnarled branches stretch in my direction. The necklace of shelves emit a soft glow. It guides me out of the city into a dense forest at the foot of the Mount Onua. My cousin asked what kind of mascara Raphael uses, and Raphael definitely uses makeup. He's like one of those like deconstructed guys. It's like, oh, makeup is for everybody. I look fabulous. I quicken my pace. Exceptionally bright moonlight filters through the trees and illuminates ruins covered in gray-green moss. Raphael stands in the center of the area. Water flows from his hand and lifts broken stones. It appears together in midair. I continue to tiptoe and then... I'm gonna slip. Oh. Huh.
I heard you breathing earlier. Who do you think you're trying to scare, mortal?
Did we actually just did that? That's crazy. You brought me here in the middle of the night just so I could watch you build a house? I recognize these are the oldest ruins of the island. No one knows their origins.
Correct.
Are you gonna explain that, or are you gonna be like, yep, and not explain it?
Come closer. You're in the way.
Okay, kind of rude. Still uncertain, I move to the side. More stone bricks float upward and assemble themselves into a wall covered with fragmented inscriptions.
His blood surged to form the oceans. His scales transformed into the stars above. His bones became the whales who bore the sun disk, the moon clams that measure time, the coral bridges that lead to the netherworld.
That's the creation myth of how the sea god founded Lemuria. Are these ruins connected to the sea god?
This place is part of the Island of Songs.
Hey, Pufra. Watch me, woman. I have a vice melted in. Now I'm sad. Well, you could just drink it. I furrowed my brow. How strange. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember anything about it. As I'm deep in thought, more stones rise from the floating water. They connect the broken walls and ruins to gradually form a shrine. The full moon hangs above like a bright pearl set in the center of an accessory. It illuminates fragments of the temple's former glory.
It preserved Lemuria's history, as well as the important chronicles of
What story is this? This is the new myth for Raphael. Love and Deepspace. Speaking of which, if you're watching this on TikTok, do come over and watch this on YouTube as well, or Twitch, whichever one you prefer. And if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. If you're enjoying the stream, it helps us show up more on the front page, so I do appreciate if you do that as well.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
One day, I will become another sea god who's depicted here. The name Raphael shall be forgotten.
Oh. Yeah, I knew there was. So there's like multiple like sea gods kind of. And then they like sacrifice to keep basically life going, I see. Doesn't sound like a good thing.
Yet you want me to get my powers back, so I can ascend and become a true sea god.
You're not wrong. The flowing water gradually disperses, and the shrine crumbles apart once more. It has returned to being ruins. What about you? After you regain your powers, what are you gonna do?
I'll start with finding the person who sealed me away at the bottom of the sea.
Oh. Hey, Kill the Veil. How you doing as well, my friend? Thank you so much for the follow. You remember who it was?
I will eventually.
Empathetic, I nod. I know what it feels like to lose your freedom. He was sealed away for so long, you must really hate that person.
They aren't even worthy of my rancor.
Huh?
However, I won't let them go unpunished.
Hey, Glory Rare, going so soon. Stick around a little bit more. Oh, Venom. Venom is going. Stick around. I mean, if you can't, I suppose you can always come back later. Should I get back into this game? I mean, only if you want to. Like, if you don't want to spend money, you can always just watch my streams. That's what a lot of people do. There's one thing that I still don't understand. You forgot who sealed you away. How do you know that I can break your seal?
You are the sea god's bride. You're the only one I would choose.
So he sealed himself, did he?
And you were the only person I could sense when I was sealed away.
As he says this, a cryptic smile suddenly appears on his face.
It was ironic. I first heard your voice as you slandered me.
Oh, really? That's kind
You
of
said the
unfortunate.
tome was worthless since it couldn't find the sea god. However, it somehow revealed the location of his bride, so you were captured and forced to suffer. You said I abandoned my bride, played with whatever caught my fancy, and questioned how I could be the...
Oh, fuck.
Also,
I misclicked. I guess he was also in prison. Oh? You're making up nonsense. I've never insulted you. I argue were frankly trying to think, however, I have insulted him a few times. Listen, it wasn't me, okay? I'm not me when I'm hungry. Just
I
don't worry about
eventually
it.
realized that when you talked to yourself or slandered me, it meant you were in good spirits.
Oh, is it?
And if there were days when you were
I
very
heard you
quiet,
talking
I
shit.
could also guess what you were going through.
It's like wait. It's like that one meme. Wait, what's that one side-eye meme? Side-eye meme. It's like this one where he's like, I heard you talking shit, huh? I heard you were talking shit about me, and she's just like, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got no idea what you're talking about. That's crazy. Oh man, that's fucked up, dude. Oh, you really like watching people in secret, huh? Oh.
That's an incorrect assumption. I only see you.
Oh, I only have eyes for you, my beloved. That is like gorgeous hair, though. You wander to the shore without realizing it. Moonlight casts a shimmering glow across the sea's surface. Blurry, the distant stars sparkle where the ocean meets the sky. Oh?
What is it?
What is it? Hey, Shuri. How you doing as well? I need his hair routine. It's kind of crazy because, like, if he's always on the sea, his hair would be a mess. So it's kind of crazy that he has this beautiful hair. That is the most ungodly thing about his body. It's just like how good his hair is, even though he's always on the sea. You know what I mean?
Holding my hand
It's
won't be
Rapunzel.
enough.
No, he's Little Mermaid, not Rapunzel. If you keep disappearing, it'll be hard for me to fall in love with you. You should at least tell me what you're doing and where you're going. Hey, Nerdy Bad.
Would you like to accompany me this time?
Huh? He raises his hand and the moonlight condenses into a strand of silver thread at his fingertips. Then it descends onto the sea's surface. Hey, Louise. I need his air routine. The salt in the sea sand would be a nightmare. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, all the salt in the sea and the sand would be like, oh my god. That is the most ungodly thing in the Smith. That is the most, like, I cannot believe thing in the Smith. It's not like the magic, the, like, fantasy kingdom. It's just like how good his hair is, even though he is always on the sea. That is the most unbelievable part of this. How does he sleep with that hair? I know, like, isn't gonna get, like, stuck into everything. Like, I was genuinely working out with my hair stuck in a ponytail, and, like, one of the machines grabbed it and, like, got stuck and ripped the puff out of it. And, like, hurt like crazy, actually. So I can only imagine that, like, the hair this long would be, like, super unfortunate. Like, super hassle. It reminds me of a fish with large fins. The creature swiftly cuts through the sea mist and appears before me.
Are you scared?
Don't underestimate me. But as soon as I step forward, I find myself at a loss, unsure how to approach this skeletal creature. Oh? Oh shit, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It just hurt a little bit. I mean, I don't want to be doing that again. I want to have, like, bald spots from, like, ripping my hair out, you know?
Hold on tight. Should you fall, I won't save you again.
Oh. Kind of rude, but okay. Alright. Are we halfway? Is this halfway? We're already halfway onto the Miv. Man, the Smith is kind of long. God damn. Okay, I'm down. Hell yeah. Let's go. Keep sending it. How does he sleep with that? I wish I had a hair like that. Me too, Squishy Vamp. 100%. Me too. That's crazy. Raphael swims through the inky black water. Silvery light breaks into the pearls that flow along his tail. Close behind is the skeletal creature that is carrying me. Is this your friend, Raphael?
Despite being nothing but bones, it tried to eat me when we first met.
I mean, the ocean is kind of wild.
Is that what friends do?
I would say it's more of a hungry friend. Ah! As if he understood what I said, it suddenly whips its tail in an attempt to throw me off. I quickly grab onto what was once a dorsal fin.
The Fantasia shark is very temperamental. I advise you not to provoke it. If you throw caution to the wind, it'll reduce you to a pile of bones with just a few bites.
Yeah, damn. Kind of dangerous.
The species died along with Lemuria. I have no idea where this one came from.
Could it be your friend? From before you went to sleep, I mean. The Fantasia shark raises its head and makes an almost inaudible sound. Then it quickly swims close to Raphael.
Maybe. I caught glimpses of its shadow in Whalefall City.
According to the legends, it was the most magnificent and beautiful place in all of Lemuria. Sorrow and suffering don't exist there.
Humans and their myths have never shied away from exaggeration. I don't remember what Whalefall City looked like.
God damn.
Only when the sea god's power is restored can all slumbering Lemurians be awakened.
Oh.
And then, Whalefall City shall return to this world.
Oh, so it's kind of Atlantis. I bet. That's good. You have a homeland worth longing for. So is this a prequel? So I can't tell if this is a prequel or a sequel. It abandoned me first. Not wanting to continue this conversation, I pretend to admire the Fantasia shark. After a moment, an idea appears into my mind. Thought you wasn't streaming for so long, so I felt sad. No, I have. I've been streaming here ever since the usual time. That's why you gotta have the Discord one. I mean, you gotta enable the Discord notification, Casey, for sure. That's why sometimes like Twitch is not gonna ping, or maybe you're distracted or you don't check your phone. That's why you gotta have either the Discord notification, because it goes live as soon as I click it, or like one of the platform ones. You know what I mean? It's a sequel for sure. I think so too, Echidna. I think it's a sequel as well. I don't think this is a prequel. Cause like it feels like he locked himself up, so he could have this new cycle. And
I should keep my
that's kind of like the thing,
low,
right?
Then.
No. Despite saying that, he raises his head and uses the rising waves to sit down beside me. I take a deep breath, concentrate on the palm of my hand, and gently place it on the Fantasia shark's head. Oh? Are we gonna synchronize? Into the darkness, a faint power slowly awakens. It cautiously moves towards me bit by bit. Relax my breathing and try to become a part of that power. I capture every subtle change. I can sense it. Oh? A gentle radiance spreads out from the Fantasia shark. Layers of blue tints and seawater and faintly reveal the silhouette of a city. While indistinct, its beauty of a magnificent form is still visible. Oh? I thought this Fantasia shark missed the Whalefall City too, so I tried to resonate with it. Did that bring back memories? No? Raphael doesn't say a word until the water turns black once more. I'm forced to break this strange silence. Didn't expect it to work. I've resonated in a long time. I only use it to help others find lost crabs and turtles.
Thank you.
What?
You helped me see Whalefall City. I'm expressing my gratitude.
Okay. The moon had disappeared as the sea fog descends with heavy clouds. They engulf our surroundings. As the fog grows thicker, my doubts continue to take root in the depths of my heart. You still haven't told me where we're going, Raphael.
We'll arrive at our destination once the fog clears.
But just as I'm about to press for more details, I suddenly feel like my mind is being enshrouded by fog. My consciousness becomes heavy. Something's wrong with this fog.
The fog is as it should be.
Is it?
All you need to do is close your eyes and get some rest while you can.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Are we going to be betrayed again? Why did I fall asleep?
Did you get enough rest?
Huh? How long was I asleep? Where am I? The surrounding seawater surges violently. It rushes with the force of 1,000 avalanches towards a massive oceanic abyss. It's like a crack between heaven and earth. as if the entire ocean is about to collapse. The thunderous roar is so deafening that it makes my ears hurt, and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Raphael, please don't tell me we're going there.
I thought you were eager to help me get my powers back.
Oh no.
This is what the Tome of the Sea God means by combat the treacherous tides.
Oh boy. Now I understand what he meant when he said opportunity. Was it too late for me to change my mind? What do you think? Oh, fuck. The MC's like, nope, I'm not. I want out. I want to get out of Raphael's wild ride. That's crazy. I resign myself to my fate as I hold him tightly. I close my eyes and allow him to take me into the bottomless oceanic abyss. Get me out of this, Mom! Mom, I want to leave! As my dizziness subsides, I can still hear the massive waves crashing above us. Everything around me is still enshrouded in darkness. My survival instincts make me grip Raphael's shoulders tightly. Is it over?
It's only the beginning.
That's crazy. He holds me close as we continue swimming towards greater depths. After what feels like an eternity, our feet finally touch a seabed. Huh? Dark blue flames ignite one after another in the distance. They move in our direction and reveal an ancient, magnificent plaza. In the center stands a stone gate with multiple heavy chains. Each one extends to a tall stone statue that anchors in its place. I want to go home. Let me go. Lemurians have a lot of ruins.
This is the sea god's tomb.
Oh, so this is where
Each
we
stone statue
was.
below represents a sea god who has perished.
I hope you didn't bring me here so just could be buried together.
Don't worry. That day is still tens of thousands of years away.
Okay. He shoots lightning from his fingertip, and it hits one of the guardian statues.
Stop pretending. I know you can hear me.
Hey, yo.
Young sea god, I've already told you. The bond's mark that is etched into your soul is never complete. You cannot enter the sea god's tomb, let alone reforge the Tidebreaker Trident.
The bond mark that is etched into your soul was never complete.
I've already brought the owner of that mark.
Even though I'm pushed forward, I'm still trying to figure out what the bond mark is.
If we're together, wouldn't that make it complete?
You are correct.
The statue slowly turns towards me.
To awaken the sea god, you must traverse the 33 levels of the sea god's tomb to reach its depths, and offer the Tidebreaker Trident on the altar. Once the trial is complete, you can reclaim the sea god's power.
Combining Raphael's words with the statues, I've realized what is happening. There are statues representing past sea gods at each level of the tomb. Hey, Cutie Cags, thanks so much for the 24 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, if you want to support me more than you can subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, like Cutie Cags for 24 months. Thank you so much as well. The reason why I'm able to stream every single day, post videos like this, is because people support me either on Patreon or their subscriptions on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to subscribe either on YouTube or Twitch and get some cool emotes, behind the scenes content, exclusive streams and posts, you can do that as well. Every contribution gives you extra content, and the more you do, the more rewards you get. So thank you so much, Cutie Cags, and everybody else. But yeah. Hey, Nilo.
Are you scared?
A little. I'm not gonna lie, a little scared. I mean, it's kind of intimidating. It is kind of intimidating.
No one said you'd be going in alone. There's nothing to be afraid of. Since I'm here, leave everything to me. You just have to do one thing.
Which is?
Don't die.
Say not to be intimidated is like, try not to die. That's kind of crazy. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. The Tidebreaker Trident materializes in Raphael's hand as he walks to the stone gate. I take a deep breath and summon the silver sword.
Let's begin.
Oh? Are we doing the abyss thing where we're grinding for levels? The stone statues slowly pull away to the heavy chains. Layer upon layer of seals are released one after another, and the seabed begins to violently shake.
The key to passing this trial isn't to defeat the statues.
No? He suddenly pulls me close. He lowers his voice and the enigmatic mirror flickers in the depths of his gaze.
It's related to reaching the altar.
If he takes a shower, he'll plug the drain. The hair's doing it for me. Everybody's loving the new hair. I'm glad that they are. I've said this before in other myths that I hope they do more hairstyles that basically like make more unique for the myths. You know what I mean? This is such an RPG thing. As soon as a gap appears in the stone gate, Raphael swings his trident and creates a maelstrom. It sweeps up and propels us through the entrance. Lightning flashes and sparks fly as it shoots into the first level and like an arrow released from the bow. Meanwhile, the sea god statue is slowly emerging from an enormous stone dish.
Young sea god.
Why is he so nonchalant? He is a sea god, so he should be like kind of confident a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, lightning strikes and catches the statue off guard. It's knocked back into the stone niche. My friend's birthday, can you send him some birthday wishes? Happy birthday to your friend, my friend. Well, yeah. His hair is so majestic, though. His hair is majestic. Oh? Chaos around us as an unprecedented scorching heat radiates from Raphael's body, yet his gaze remains exceptionally sharp and composed. The stone statues are either knocked back before they can fully emerge or slow in their hopeless pursuits of us. Duck! I swing my sword and cut several coral arrows flying towards us, only to feel like a blazing flame. Raphael turns to the entire sea god's tomb upside down. He reaches the altar.
Done.
Let me read. With lightning speed, he released the Tidebreaker Trident. A radiant brilliance akin to the daylight fills the sea god's tomb.
What is the meaning of this? Why is the latest incarnation of the sea god so disrespectful?
There's many sea gods.
Well done. A young god should have a young god's vitality.
Hey, yo.
This won't do. We need to add a new rule. Shortcuts are not allowed. Otherwise, my ancient stones will crumble to pieces.
How is it over already?
Ooh.
I finally got
He's
a
kind
chance
of
to
ruthless,
stretch my
isn't he?
muscles, but I haven't even made my grand entrance yet.
He's kind of like bitch. Look at his face though. I like that. The surrounding glamour fades. Hazy threads. Oh. Hey, Coach Triple N. How you doing as well? Welcome, my friend.
He who desires to ascend to true godhood, the deep sea shall inscribe your name.
Gotta make fun? Oh, go make dinner and come back, my friend. Oh, yeah. Hey, Dungogs.
I shall cleanse thy body, temper thy weapons, and restore thy lost memories.
Ooh. Accompanied by mysterious chanting, a warm power surrounds me. Something reminiscent of a flowing sand surges before my eyes as a familiar voice resounds in my ears. Oh?
In Lemuria, a bond best represents an everlasting vow and oath.
Oh.
When you offer the sincerest form of worship from the depths of your soul, my soul will be branded with your mark. I will be unable to defy you.
Ooh.
And once a bond is formed, it shall never disappear. No matter where you are or what form you take, I will always be able to find you and recognize you.
Oh, damn. So yeah, it is kind of like a soul thing. So this, again, I would assume that this would already happen, right? Because this is a sequel, so I'm assuming we already did soul bond kind of thing. I don't know. Hey, May. Unconsciously, I reach out my hand and touch the face that is familiar yet somehow not. His eyes still shine with the beauty of dawn's glow. However, his smile is most carefree and unashamed, as bright as the clearest seawater. That is... I see. But in the next moment, the warmth in his eyes gradually fades as his body sinks back into the black seawater, once the mark below his collarbone faintly glows. So does he have his mark yet? Or is this a flashback? Guess it's proof it's the direct sequel? Yeah, I thought so too. The Lemurian Covenant. I promise you.
Hmm?
Yeah, this is a sequel then, yes.
What did you promise?
Then we already have a bond, and we're kind of like... This is our second life together, basically. I'm willing to give you my heart. the sincerest form of worship, will bear your mark. In a trance-like state, I hear myself say unfamiliar vows, yet every word seems to come from the depths of my heart. Oh?
I gave you my heart.
Oh man. That is like peak male makeup. That's crazy. He's like so beautiful hot eyes. He's got so beautiful eyes. He takes my hand and places it against the glowing mark. Everything is clear to me. Before you fell into a deep slumber, we had formed the Lemurian covenant. That's why I'm the bride of the sea god. Those threads of light gradually melt away. The seawater is cold again, and the atmosphere is somewhat awkward. Well, it's kind of like finding out you were married.
Can only be forged when both parties are willing.
Oh?
So, you voluntarily became my bride. It had nothing to do with the tome of the sea god. Don't forget to apologize to it after we get
He's
back.
like, come on. Yeah, I still heard you talk. He's still not letting us. Dude, people keep saying that Raphael is not a diva, but he's still being sassy about us, being like, I still heard you talking shit. You did promise to spend your soul. You did promise to spend your soul in eternity with us last to life, and now you're shit talking me. Raphael's such a diva, dude. I love him. He's so sassy. He's like, he's so baby. Yeah, exactly. He's so baby girl. He's like, well, I heard you talking shit. It's you the one that formed this stupid covenant. He's so sassy. Oh, man. You must have recognized our bond a long time ago. You just didn't tell me.
It only represents the past, and now it means nothing to us.
The tempered tidebreaker trident returns to his hand. Raphael turns around, his tail emanating a more vivid and sharp radiance. Within his body, a portion of the sea god's power has been awakened. You're embarrassed. Oh, you're embarrassed. You want to deny the fact we were once in love. You're embarrassed, huh?
I am not.
Oh, he is. He totally is. He totally is. Yeah, Raphael is so baby girl, actually. I have both 5 stars and free temple they gave us. That's the reason why I'll never win the lottery. Oh, you know, you did waste all your luck. He ignores my provocation and grabs my arm to swim upward. Then he stops.
You're hurt.
What happened? I follow his gaze to look at my back, but I don't see anything. I don't feel pain. It's just a minor wound.
It's not.
Oh?
You need to return to Romirro immediately.
What happened? What happened? Raphael brings me back to the surface, and the Fantasia shark carries us to Romirro.
Loosen your clothes. I need to treat
Hey,
your
yo,
wound
calm down,
immediately.
baby. Calm down. At least buy me dinner first. I'm not that easy. I know I'm easy. I'm not that easy though. At least buy me dinner. Goddamn. Goddamn. At least buy me dinner first. Okay, bro. It's just a scratch. It's just a flesh wound. That movie's so old. Raphael holds my shoulder with one hand and places his hand on the back of my neck. Warm power emanates from his palms. Ah, it hurts. The pain from deep within my bones erupts and heads straight for my heart. It's so intense that I almost fall into the sea. Turning my head, I finally see the wound, but it's not a bloody gash. It resembles some strange floral pattern.
It's not working.
Stop, you're making the pain worse. Oh? Oh? Hello, Corona. Oh, you can always watch the stream afterwards, my friend. Have a good night. Yet long after Raphael stops, the pain doesn't subside. I break into a cold sweat when the drops reach my eyes. They trigger another kind of sharp pain.
Hang in
that
there.
Smirk, Raph?
Once the fog clears, you'll feel better.
What happened? What happened, actual? He looks so worried. I need a favor. I groggily lift my eyelids and the rest of his lap. They're rumors. They say the sea god's song can enchant people's hearts and make them lose themselves in illusions. Could you possibly?
Don't believe baseless rumors anymore.
Can't you try? I'll use our bond and... Oh? Her personality comes through when playing kitty cards too. He's very competitive. He seems like he would be. A melody is played on a flute. It flows across the rippling, glittering sea and gently falls into my ears. It is unfamiliar yet captivating as it guides me. It descends into a magnificent dream. I try to memorize every note as it flows. I don't acknowledge the pain anymore. Guided by the rhythmically sound of the waves and this melody, I slowly close my eyes once again. What's Mark when MC said she's making it worse? Oh. Number 5. 5 out of 9. Well, let's continue on with the story. Oh? After returning to Romirro, Raphael immediately confined me to the temple. He requests that I don't go outside until my wound is fully healed. Although I don't understand why he's being excessively cautious, he stays in Romirro. It's a pleasant surprise. However, the wound on my back often makes me disoriented. Sometimes I can hear faint crackling sounds deep within my spine. It's a fish nibbling on the coral. Maybe a more apt description would be how it felt similar to the seawater washing over my new scales. Other times I'm fully conscious yet somehow unable to open my eyes. However, there's one thing I remember clearly. Oh? Whenever I curl up into a ball because of the searing pain, the sound of a flute drifts into my ears and numbs my suffering. Soon after, I drift back into a soft, peaceful sleep. Oh man. Age of Area, welcome back. Yeah, it's not good. Are we becoming Lemurian as well? Are we becoming like less human and more Lemurian? We were away from Romirro. Something rather significant happened. Hawkern, the former Castilian, had escaped from the water prison. Oh? What's going on? Sugar scales, apparently.
We've already dispatched a group to search the entire city. As soon as they find something, I'll make a report.
Ouch. Paya, the lady in waiting, immediately falls silent outside the curtain. I hold back a gasp and turn to glance at Raphael. He's applying medicine to my body. As he's earned the Hawkins' escape, he has remained unfazed. There's not a trace of anger or displeasure on his face. I'll deal with this myself. Call back the people you've sent out. There's no need to search anymore.
Yes, Your Highness.
When I wave my hand, Paya quickly retreats as if she's just pardoned from the execution. You let him escape.
Beasts of the deep only bare their real fangs when facing death. Humans are no exception.
I saw a TikTok where we say we might get some free tickets tomorrow. I think I heard some people saying it as well. I'm not sure when exactly it's gonna drop because the servers have different time zones, Dan. But it will. I'm pretty sure there will be like 20 free polls from what people have said. Yes. Oh.
You should be prioritizing your health.
Oh. He applies a slight pressure with his hand. I subconsciously try to pull away from the pain, but he claps my shoulders and presses me back onto the bed.
This ointment is made from gold feather algae. It's the best medicine for wounds in Lemuria.
Ooh.
Stay still if you want to be hale and hearty again.
Then be gentler.
I am
definitely already
gentle.
dropped in the EU. Yeah, there you go. That test subject is saying
so
that he's already
fragile
dropped in
that
the
they
EU,
can't
so we
withstand
are gonna
a
get some
tiny
free
amount
polls as
of
well.
pressure.
That dude again. Hey, Raven Willow, how you doing as well, friend? Welcome. Yeah, and hey, should get some free polls tomorrow. Yes, because there is like a time difference, so it drops firstly on the Asian server, then EU, then NA. Yes. He still lightens his touch as he applies the medicine, his cool fingers gliding down along my spine.
I could call for that lady in waiting and have her take care of you instead.
Oh. No, you're doing well. I like it when you look after me. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, the MC's kind of warming up. She's like, hey, yo, no, keep those bands on me, boy. Talk to me, boy. Something like that. Oh? His face betrays nothing. However, in the dim lighting, I notice the tiny scales rising suddenly on his neck. I see. He likes being praised. I quickly take a note of the small discovery. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. God damn. Tonight I develop a fever again. It often happens during these past few days. Oh. How did I take it? Oh, I misclicked. Raphael says this means my wound is healing, but feeling dizzy with a parched throat is still a miserable experience. He's like, oh my god, he isn't just hot, he does have a good personality. Well, all the boys do have good personalities. They just kind of have their own way, you know what I mean? They just kind of have their own way. But, you know. You know how that be. You know how that be. You know what I mean? There you go.
No. We agreed that last night would be the last time.
Without the translucent curtains, I can see him lazily soaking into the pool, his tail creating ripples across the water's surface. It's like I'll do anything, only want to lean against it.
Whose fever became so severe the last time that she thought she was eating fish.
Guilty, I close my eyes. The heat inside my body is still making me miserable. Use the covenant. I'll use our bond if you don't obey me.
Go ahead.
I call upon the power of our covenant. Lend me your tail, Raphael. The sound of water lazily ripples as Raphael unhurriedly brushes his side along aside his hair. Do I need to recite an incantation? Raphael, Raphael, heed my words. He's like yawning. Hey, Kirei. How you doing as well? Come on, come. Praise kink confirmed. Raphael looks like he would have a praise kink. I try every phrase I can think of. None of them work. And I'm left with an even dirtier, drier mouth. My friend, you unceremoniously tap the top of my head.
Lemuria's most sacred bond can't possibly work when you mock it.
Oh?
Calm down. Focus on resting.
What game is this? Love and Deepspace, my friend. This game is called Love and Deepspace. This is the new myth. Seems fitting for him, though. Seems kind of fitting, not gonna lie. But in the end, he gives in. He still is cool to the touch as I rest my head on it, and I meet his glowed gaze. How much longer do I have to wait for my wound to heal?
You'll make a full recovery soon.
The mirror beside me reflects a flash of red, and I see the floral pattern. It's slowly fading, but it has left behind a jagged, frightening marks. The voices I have heard become different. At first, sounds I usually ignore suddenly became louder. Bubbles popping, fingers brushing against the surfaces, heartbeats rising and falling. Then the sound of churning seawater becomes increasingly clear in my ears. Even though the temple is far away from the beach, I can still hear the movements of the tide. Why are you so concerned about this injury?
It will make you more like a Lemurian. Your senses become heightened, so you'll be able to hear the call of the most distant oceans and see extraordinarily
Yeah, we are
violent
becoming
colors.
Lemurian. He absentmindedly runs his fingers through my hair. Do I get the
But
long
you are
hair as well?
human. You'll become an outcast on land.
Hmm?
Then you'll be unable to hear any sounds unless they're in the ocean. You won't see any colors unless they belong to the sea. Your legs will become too weak to walk on land, and you'll suffer. Seawater will flood your mouth and nose and rise in your throat.
Okay.
In the end, you'll drown on dry land.
Wow. That's kind of awful.
It doesn't look like you're afraid.
Because you keep me alive. You will, yes? He laughs softly, feels my forehead, and then picks up a cup of water. He helps me drink it.
If you try to make
You already
excuses
have
again
long hair?
tomorrow,
It's not as long as half
there's
hours.
no
Oh
guarantee.
yeah, but like having this crazy long hair would be insane. I already have like too big of a hair that it causes me issues when I'm working out. Having this big ass long hair would be like actually dangerous for me. You know what I mean? Like at the gym, even my hair is kind of dangerous to have because it can get stuck in machines, like it did this week, like it did yesterday. But you know what I mean? Like this, like Raphael's hair would be like super impractical. I could not have it. At night, I climb to the roof of the temple and look at the port. The people are setting up tall platforms for bonfires. Perhaps they're preparing for the sea's greatest festival once again. Centuries later, to express their reverence for the sea god. It was once Romirro's grandest festival. People will thank the sea god and pray for his blessings and protection. I already know that Raphael has no interest in a frivolous festival. A hairband is your friend? I use a hairband. That's what I'm saying.
You're
It
still
still can
injured.
get stuck. Hey, Javeria. Thank you so much for following us on YouTube as well. Yes. I stream on YouTube as well as Twitch. And I also have posted videos here as well. Hey, Blessed. Welcome, welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat, and relax. You know? I pat the spot beside me and invite him to sit down. Then I returned my attention to the conch shell in my hand. Is he singing?
It sounds terrible.
He twirls a flute in his hand and unceremoniously tapped the top of my head with it.
That's not how you play it.
Oh.
If the conch shell could express emotion, it would have already died of embarrassment.
Oh, everybody has to learn. No need to be this sassy. Be like, pfft. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's fucked up. That's crazy. I love long hair, man. I like having long hair as well. It might be because whenever I hear you play it, all my pain disappears. This is no one dares to approach the temple without a good reason. No one dares to go near the tower that was once imprisoned me. I thought escaping from the tower would make me feel better, but I guess not.
Your cage isn't in that tower.
Oh.
You can't leave the temple or the tower. You're afraid of losing the freedom to go where you please. Once your wound heals, nothing will be able to restrain you.
Oh, he has such a soft smile. Very cute. The conch shell is taken from my hands as Raphael brings it to his lips. He's testing it out. Is he gonna sing to us?
Listen carefully if you want to learn.
Been growing my hair for about a year. From having a pixie cut for 10 years, I didn't know how long hair folks cope. It's getting used to it. It takes getting used to it. The melodious tunes rise as it mingles with the evening breeze and moonlight before floating away. Oh? It's an ocarina, isn't it? Is that an ocarina? Is that what he's been playing, an ocarina? Does it count as an ocarina? Oh?
This island, this entire region, shouldn't be unconquerable obstacles in your search for freedom. No matter how many identities Romirro's people bestow upon you, you aren't obligated to fulfill them.
I cope with braids.
You need to be willing to accept those roles.
Link's, this is a ocarina. Here, let me show you. Ocarina. This is an ocarina. Rio. This is an ocarina. This is this kind of instrument. It's basically like a hollow, like, tube. You blow on it. Link's ocarina is an ocarina. You know what I mean? Well, like, it's like this instrument. It's like a ceramic, like, little thing that you blow on it, and like, that's why I thought the conch could be like an ocarina. You know what I mean? What if I don't want to be her?
Then don't be.
I gotta use my long hair, maybe. Sounds like a clarinet to me. Imagine like a flute and kazoo had a child. But I feel reluctant to just let it go. I'll let it out of sight and gaze at the lights that extend around the temple in distant places. I used to love Romirro. I wanted to protect it forever and save it from the prophecy.
Unfortunately, it abandoned you.
I'm just a tool to the citizens. They believe I will save their lives.
Do you want all these people to disappear?
I have the tiniest wee ponytail right now. So cute. It's nice to see your hair grow, isn't it?
If it would make you fall in love with me.
Does he want us to fall in love again? I tried to imagine their deaths, but I doubt that would make me happy.
What would make you happy then?
When I don't respond, he hands me a long scroll.
Those ladies in waiting delivered it.
I look down and notice several ladies in waiting at the steps of the temple. They meet my gaze and bow nervously. I suppose they want me to preside over the rituals for the first day of the sea's greatest festival.
I see. They're representing Romirro in an attempt to win your favor. When the time comes, you'll have to confront many of the people who abandoned you.
With an apparent playfulness in his eyes, he brushed aside a strand of long hair that the wind had blown across my face.
How will you respond?
Sacrifice! Blood! Sacrifice!
If it were me...
Sacrifice! Sacrifice! His fingertips move down and rest my trembling heart.
I'd ask this heart about what could make it happy.
Oh, he's so cute, isn't he? That's a 6. Come on. Now we go into the 6th chapter. Oh man, almost 2/3 of the way. Let's see what is up. Let's see what it's up. Oh. With a toss of With the toss of a torch adorned with the flowering vines and seashells into a bonfire, the rise of dancing flames, the Sea Greatest Festival officially begins. I descend from the elevated platform by the shore and give the Summonio staff to Veri for safekeeping, and then remove the heavy crown from my head.
Thank you, Your Highness.
No need. In the end, I agree to preside over the ritual for the Sea Greatest Festival. The reason is simple, because the sea god was forgotten and hated for centuries. I'm the only one who still knows how to perform the ceremony. Of course, this ritual respected the sea god's opinion. So many of the overcomplicated, extravagant elements were eliminated. Oh?
Why did you think the sea god would enjoy a dance that looks like crabs are fighting? It's better to save your energy and make more fried shrimp cakes instead. These are actually delicious.
Hey, yo. I mean, I'm down for food as well. It's an ancient den that was passed down for generations. It's supposed to display the sea god's majesty. Actually, you have a point. It does look like crabs fighting. As I walk into the resting area surrounded by curtains, Raphael examines the pile of crates filled with offerings, as if they formed a small mountain. Because he said the fried shrimp cakes from the city's eastern district were delicious, people rushed to replace their offerings with fried shrimp cakes. Why don't you make more special requests? You could ask for their assistance with you when you dive into the depths of pearls. I suspect the pearls that's the home of the sea god mentioned refers to something else, though.
Aren't fried shrimp cakes special?
Why are you so obsessed with food?
Food in the sea is too soft. Nothing has a unique texture such as this.
I suppose that is true. He breaks off a small piece and puts it in my mouth. And he tosses up with a bubble filled with water to wash his hands.
As for the pearls, it can't be completed in a day or two. You also don't have to scour the entire sea for oysters.
Right back, I have my Duolingo
What you need to do now is...
Good luck. His fingertips lift my necklace. His eyes reveal what he's saying and apply medicine. I lose my color and sit off to the side. Then I think about how his wound almost fully healed. I feel a tinge of sadness. During the ceremony, I realized for the first time that the sea wasn't completely black. The sound of the waves drift in leisurely and from beyond the curtains. It embraces my ears with a gentleness that I never thought possible. I never imagined that the fragments of a rainbow-colored light shimmered beneath the dark-colored waves and among the towering white crests.
Don't say that. Once your wound heals, you'll have plenty of ways to see it again.
Right. Raphael, you're getting better at taking care of people. You don't hurt me anymore.
If I couldn't do this simple task well at this point, wouldn't the sea god's divinity be tarnished?
Hey, Proxy Girl. Welcome.
However, should you miss that pain, I can help you experience it again.
Yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. He's like, hey, yo, if you want to... Listen, I'm here to take care of you. But if you want a little pain, I can do that as well. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. What kind of person do you think I am? Maybe. Calm down. Hey, Picario. Who's this hunk of an anime man? Well, this is Raphael. Have you never played Love and Deepspace? Well, you've been missing out. You should watch our previous streams on YouTube. But yeah,
Your
this
Highness,
is Raphael.
Someone has brought a prayer flower basket.
Veri, who has lifted the curtain to push to enter, pauses. Her gaze shifts from Raphael's hand to my shoulder, then she speaks as if she didn't see anything.
It's for you and the sea god.
Of course. You can leave it here.
Yes, Your Highness.
He also gives a few shark bites. The fish is freaky. It kind of is. It kind of is freaky, isn't he? God damn. I bet new rumors about us will be circulating in the city tomorrow.
Such as?
It's hard to say. They'll say that the sea god's bride in broad daylight doing... Oh wait, that's not right. We shall speak of her doing this and that with the sea god in the dark hours of the night.
What exactly is this and that? I don't understand.
You wanna fuck sex? I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have any issue with sticking it on the smashing that fish, man. Well, aside from the smell might be a problem, but you know, we can sort that out. We can sort that out.
What does this basket of seashells represent?
It's one of the traditions of the Sea Greatest Festival. Every household prepares flower baskets filled with seashells to exchange with others. The more beautiful the seashells, the more beautiful the blessings they represent. It's how one can convey well wishes to people. But why would anyone want to exchange seashells with me? I tuck that thought away and pretend to be interested as I take the flower basket. Oh? Are we going to the festival now? Having changed into lighter clothes, Raphael and I walk along the central streets of the city towards the temple. The moonlight and stars cast a blue glow across the night sky. They're like seawater flowing along the horizon as they rise and fall with the clouds and mist. Try these crispy fish. They're delicious too. And crunchy.
They're slightly bland.
Is that so? Maybe the salty seawater has numbed your tongue.
I told you multiple times already. I'm not always drinking seawater because I'm in the ocean.
I mean, says you. I dropped a few coins and ignored the stall's owner, somewhat bewildered gaze, and shoved a bag of crispy fish into Raphael's hands. A decent number of people recognize us, but they testily ignore their gawking. When did they put up that statue over there? I just popped in to say hi before I passed out.
I saw
you come around some other time,
not
Proxy.
too long ago.
For sure. You would be a shark merman. I think I would be a shark for sure. At the end of the path ascends an exquisitely detailed, majestic statue of the sea god. He wields a trident as he stands above the white caps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your abdomen is well defined. They put in a lot of effort into flattering you. Perchance a little too much.
What do you mean? It's a faithful depiction.
He's like, hey, yo, get the abs right. Get the abs right. Come on. I mean, to be fair to Raphael, if I was ripped as fuck and I had like pecs, I would want them to get it right. He's like, come on. Don't avert your eyes. Get it right. It's far more accurate compared to the previous sea god statues. The other ones were extremely imposing and masculine. Their beards were longer than their hair. When I heard your voice for the first time, I couldn't believe you were the sea god. It sounded too young.
You're not wrong. You saw it yourself in the sea god's tomb. Those sea gods had flowing beards longer than their hair.
I take a moment to recall the statues I saw there. You're still the most handsome one. Oh, look at him! Look at him!
My thanks.
Look at him being like, hey, yeah. You're like with the do you saw the eyebrows? You saw the eyebrows? Hey, DFW, how you doing as well? Seeing my questioning look, he smiles.
I still believe humanity's faith is fragile. The slightest touch can shatter it. However, the meaning of festivals is equally important, whether they are here or where Whalefall City used to stand.
I mean, I'm glad
Just
that
for
he's
today,
there.
I can let them be happy for a bit. It's not difficult.
I don't know. Gotta grab his hand. I hold his fingertips. Raphael, before you fell asleep, you must have been a likable sea god. Even though you lost your memories, you still long for Whalefall City. You want to awaken the Lemurians and bring them back to the homeland.
Making unfounded judgments like this is usually a dangerous sign.
Who says it's unfounded? On a small scale, you dislike human worship. You still respond to their wishes. On a larger scale, you saved everyone during the lunar eclipse despite the fact they hated and insulted you. And most importantly, I loved you once. It was enough to forge a covenant with you. At least that proves you're worthy of affection. You're worthy of being loved. Oh? I know I didn't give the merman legs with an outfit. His legs in the myth, please. I mean, they already had. I like that they have the fishtail. It would have been worse, I think, if they hadn't put it. You know what I mean? I gave you plenty of compliments. Isn't it your turn to compliment me? Like, come on, don't.
Your eyes are bright.
Don't give him that more. Soft. Don't give him that more of an ego. He's like,
you remind me of a proud.
I'm already so handsome. He's like, yeah, sure, he is.
When you're angry.
Hey, Celadon. Glad to see you here. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? How has been your streams? Have you been doing good?
Of course. If you lived at the bottom of the sea for thousands or tens of thousands of years,
you would
know how precious it is to see even a sliver of vibrant
color.
I've been
good. How are you? Just busy working. I've traveled a little bit before, so I've just been catching up on recordings. Still doing the comics, still doing everything, writing scripts and all of that. I got a bunch of ideas for scripts as well. But mostly just been working. The whole morning I just spent editing audios and recording. Well, you though. It's still so floppy. It's hilarious in the photo booth. Well, we'll see about that. I lower my head and see a little girl slipping a pink seashell into a basket while taking another one. After we make eye contact, she immediately scurries back to her mother, who's a stall owner, selling crispy fish. Stall owner struggles with how she should respond. Then she gives me a forced smile. Everybody's so intimidated.
See? The people here like you too.
It's not it. It's whether it's belated guilt or Cash's appeasement, or even more complex emotions that are impossible to articulate, I can't say. I haven't done anything to deserve their affection.
It's because you're you.
Aww. His hand covers mine. He moves past the tricolor ribbon on the basket so his fingers can intertwine with mine.
All endearing words suit you perfectly.
Why is he so, like, flirty with us? Guess he's mellowing out finally. Suppose we have been getting to know him more. By the time we return to the temple, there are a few more colorful seashells in the basket. It's not a lot, however. I hang by the windowsill, and I see Raphael about to approach the pool. I quickly run over to stop him. No? This is something we need to do. Oh, are we getting steamy? Come here, babe. Come and get your drawers off. Damn, you're the edge out of bed. I take out the floral liquor and I had very prepared and pour it into a silver chalice. Oh, we are wining and dining them. Okay. Okay. I guess we are wining and dining them. Goddamn. We celebrated with everyone else. Now it's time for a little private celebration. Hey, yo. I was joking, but okay, I'm down. Oh, yeah. I mean, don't want to die a virgin. The Sea Greatest Festival is also for lovers. People who collect elderflowers during the spring and use them to brew a liquor. You're supposed to give it to your beloved one on this day.
Does this contain your entire spring's collection?
Depends on how much we want to drink. I was still locked up in the tower in spring.
It's all right. I don't mind.
Raphael picks up his glass and gently clinks it with mine. The floral liquor is sweet and pure. After drinking it in one go, I refill both glasses. I don't
now
mind
that it's just the two of us, is there anything you want to say to the sea god? To me?
Huh?
During the ceremony, your chants were filled with other people's words to the sea god. They were not your own. Don't you want to tell me something? Maybe I can make a wish come true.
I wish you could fall in love with me soon. I hope you'll succeed in your revenge. Don't become the sea god. I suppose. I wish you could fall in love with me soon.
That doesn't count.
Why? Is it difficult for you?
It's too easy. Think of a more ambitious wish.
Can we go revenge? I can go back and go for revenge. I'm perfectly
You told me
down.
that during the Seas Gratis Festival, humans exchange seashells to give blessings to each other.
Oh?
I've already given you a seashell. Shouldn't you give me something in return?
I touch the seashell necklace around my neck. I rack my brain for what feels like ages, yet I can't think of anything that would be of equal value. I slip a pearl ring on my finger. I've worn this since I was a child. It's not the pearl that the tongue of the sea god told you to find it, but I'll give you a blessing that only belongs to this ring. May all your wishes come true. When the time comes, remember to take me to Whalefall City. Oh,
I heard that rings are often gifts that symbolize romantic devotion in the world of humans. Does this mean you've fallen in love with me?
I contemplate his words for a moment before I lean forward and kiss the corner of his lips. What do you think?
I think I need some more convincing proof.
Hey, yo. What are we actually whining and dining? Okay. Also, calm down, my boy. Calm down. This is YouTube. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down with that. I know these voice actors are well paid. Oh, damn, they must be well paid because they're like, they're like, calm down there. Calm down there. Save that for Patreon at least. Calm down. Calm down. At night, the sound of the waves draws closer. Gentle, melodious music misses with laughter. As fantasia sharks swim overhead, vibrant colors burst before my eyes. Someone reaches out with my hand. My veil is lifted, I'm led towards the line. Then the music and laughter transform into weeping and screams. All colors fade into a dull gray, and the hand that's tightly holding mine gradually turns cold. Seawater engulfs everything. The cold overwhelms the world, and even the last melody played on the flute sinks into a deathly silence. But that hand still doesn't let go of mine. Are they actually doing it? Are we actually doing it? That's kind of crazy. I said that I don't want to die a virgin. I suppose that is nice. That is what I would do, but goddamn. When the sun rises, come to the beach. I'll take you somewhere special. On the last day of the Sea Greatest Festival, I wake up to find a note Raphael left beside my pillow. Rosy daylight spreads across the horizon and paints the sky in distinctively warm colors, yet the wind carries an unusual chill. There's a smell, a repulsive, fishy stench. I swiftly draw my silver sword and block an attack that was aimed at my heart, yet it's something akin to a sharp claw pierces my shoulder. It's like a coiled tentacle that's covered in the thistle-like barbs. They dig deeper into my skin while I struggle.
It's been a long time, bride of the sea god.
When the TikTok of the VA working, they're like, I'm gonna take a poop. That's definitely too not safe for work for YouTube because it's a little bit. Should be fine. This is where you went, Hawkern. Still maintaining the sanctimonious facade, he emerges from the darkness. Behind him, several grotesque elongated shadows extend outward.
You were waiting for me.
The trap is too obvious. The toxin from the barbs seeps into my blood. My body becomes numb, and I doubt I'll die from it.
Too bad. That sea god deceived you with a few empty words. You're still under his spell. Do you actually believe he'll save you? He'll only lead you to your death for his own selfish desires.
Huh. His eyes gleam with malicious intent. As my consciousness begins to fade, traces of light are gradually devoured by darkness.
Don't resist. Now then, follow me. Everything I've done is for Romirro. I want to prevent it from following the same doomed path as the Lemuria.
I kind of understand, because in his point of view, Lemuria did fall. But, I don't know. I mean, we kind of already know from, like, the context of the game that, like, it's supposed to be a cycle of death and rebirth, but, I mean, if he is a human, then he would not want to die, right? So, kind of makes sense. The pain in my shoulder wakes me. As I open my eyes, I find myself in a cage I know all too well. My hands and feet has been shackled. Oh? Sensing the putrid, fishy smell, I see a massive, grotesque shadow on the wall. It's accompanied by the sound of something viscous being torn and peeled apart. I suddenly recall the spell that he cast on me, the one he used to control me.
Indeed, it's an ancient curse, but it's far too weak to control my bride. These magics can't be wielded by humans. Tell me where you found it.
So there's gonna be like a creature that is trying to dominate us. You're no longer human.
So what? To save Lemuria, this pain is nothing.
Lemuria? Doesn't he mean Lemuria? The shadow on the wall suddenly contracts. A moment passes and slowly returns to humanoid form. There's so many sea monsters parasiting your body. Aren't you afraid they will eventually devour you? You'll be turned into a real monster.
The human body is too fragile. It's incapable of helping me in my quest to revive Lemuria.
Oh. Hey, Zaki. Welcome to the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Hey, Zaki. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I haven't seen you in a while. Are you guys playing, were you guys playing VR chat? What are you guys up to? Dude, I'm slowly, quick interruption, because I want to show Zaki something. I'm making a new model for VR chat. I'm still way at the beginning, but I want to show you where my progress is. Welcome, Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Kindred Spirit. I'm a voice acting variety streamer. I do lots of things, mostly here on Twitch, variety streams. Here you go. I mostly stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. I'm live on YouTube right now, but I also stream on Twitch. I do host videos on YouTube, all that stuff as well. I do ASMR on my ASMR channel, and if you want to check it out, I also have a webcomic that you can check it out on Webtoon covers. It is Kindred Spirits. It's a bunch of me and my friends' little short stories, you know, just like us and like silly little slice of life comics. There's Patreon if you want to support me on Patreon for the spicy content as well. And let me show you something cool. Let me show you something cool. Let me show you something cool, actual. Let me show you something cool here. Desktop, I think is in Blender. New folder. Let's chat. There you go. This is the one. Yeah. I'm currently slowly building this. It's one of the heads for the VR chat one. It's still not done. Let me switch to a more skin-like shader. It's still not done because I'm still like not too 100% done. I wanted something more masculine, but I wanted something that like that wasn't too anime. I also have an anime version that I'm gonna be making as well. This is the previous one. I think it was a little bit too giga chat. This is what I'm currently working on. It doesn't have eyelashes or doesn't have eyelashes or eyebrows. That's why it looks a little bit uncanny. But this is kind of where I'm shaping the face to be. You know what I mean? Let me remove this so you guys can see it better. What do you think? You like it? You have an ASMR channel? I do have an ASMR channel. But yeah, spicy content? Yeah, spicy content. You know? Artworks, audios. But yeah, this is what I'm currently building. I still haven't sculpted the ears. The eyes are still a little bit weird as well. But this is where I'm currently at. What do you think? I wanted something that like had a little bit of more of a rugged face, but I didn't want it to be like too weird. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with this or a more like anime, like with this kind of where is it? With this kind of hair that like with this kind of nose. I mean, you know what I mean? Where you have just like a can't really smooth this out with this kind of nose as well. You know what I mean? Where you have like a pointy nose, that kind of stuff, and the things. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with this, but this is kind of what I got so far. You know what I mean? What's my Insta? All of my social medias, you can type !socials, or you can just click the Nightbot link that they just posted. You'll find Instagram, Twitter, Discord, you know, Patreon, all of my YouTube channels, all that stuff. You know what I mean? If anything like your MC will be gorgeous. Well, I'm not sure if I can represent such beauty, but I'll try. Yeah. Hope you guys are good. What are you guys up to? What were you guys up to, Zaki? For sure. Can we get a shout out for Zaki as well? Thank you so much for the raid, my friends. But yeah.
He forced me to devour more, and I turn into what you see now.
He's a super monster. Not only the countless festering cracks and deformed joints on his hands, I feel nothing but shock and pity. Recalling his talk of Lemurian and the implications of his recent words, a fury forms in my mind. Are you a Lemurian? But you were born and raised in Romirro. Lemuria was destroyed tens of thousands of years.
Lemuria was never destroyed.
He yanks the chains and I'm forced to look into his eyes that are filled with ominous darkness.
It's sleeping.
Thanks, King.
It's waiting for me. Once I kill that foolish, selfish sea god, I will become Lemuria's new sovereign. I shall resurrect Lemuria, the only civilization that's glorious enough to rule this world.
Yeah, he's drank too much of the Kool-Aid. He's just off the hooks. He's just completely off the hooks. Yeah, I'm not sure like exactly where I'm gonna go with that style of the model, but I do want to play more VR chat. That's why I want to focus on making a new model. You know what I mean? He seems to have lost his mind with his obsessive delusions and hatred for Raphael. However, his words are incomplete nonsense. Provoke him. Let's provoke him more. You're making up baseless claims. How are you so sure that killing Raphael will resurrect Lemuria? Perhaps everything you're doing is wrong. Maybe you're the one who truly destroy.
Everything I do is for Lemuria, for the homeland.
Yeah, he's just off the Kool-Aid.
I am not misguided.
He is 100% off the Kool-Aid. The wound on my shoulder is torn open again. I endure the pain and continue speaking. And how is this related to you kidnapping me?
Don't you remember?
Can I head out for now? Oh yeah, Zaggy. Make sure to eat, rest, all of that stuff as well. Oh, the tentacle tosses something at my feet. It has a small fractured stone tablet. However, I recognize it instantly. The Tome of the Sea God. It's very similar to the one I had in the temple. The patterns and text are almost identical, as if it was broken off from the largest stone tablet.
You are the only human who can communicate with the Tome of the Sea God. Go on. Read.
The blood from my shoulder drips onto the stone and tablet, and blurred text emit a faint golden glow. Find the true love. When blessed with a true love's kiss, claim her heart by your own hand. A heart pure, flawless, and filled with love. Best offering can give to the Lemurians. So we are going to be sacrificed. I read it was incomplete.
Do you understand now? If the Sea God wants to reclaim his power, he needs more than true
Yeah, I guess we are going to be sacrificed. Always! We always getting sacrificed, dude!
True love is just a stepping stone to him.
Hawkern gives me a mocking gaze that's filled to the brim of contempt.
Akin to how a starving person seeks food.
Oh.
Ripping out your heart is the Sea God's
Hey, Sarah. Hey, Alex.
instinct.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Why are you telling me this?
I'm trying to save your life out of the kindness of my...
I mean, I don't know. You don't seem very kind, my friend. Gonna be so for real with you. Hawkern, I've known you for at least a few hundred years. You can't lie to me. Do you honestly think I would harm Raphael if he knew he was gonna kill me?
You wouldn't? You believe that pitiful illusion you call love is enough to make the Sea God give up on your heart? Should he recall what happened millions of years ago, do you think he would still show you mercy?
This isn't the first time Raphael kills us. This happens so often. We're always getting sacrificed in these goddamn myths, dude. I swear to God, man. Why does this keep happening to us? Well, should I be worried? I don't feel like... Is it referring to what happened before Raphael fell asleep? Hawkern pulls out a bottle covered in verdigris and unscrews the topper. An eerie vapor drifts out.
Come, witness the events from the annals of Lemurian history. See how you and that Sea God destroyed the Lemuria.
I hold my breath, but the eerie vapor sweeps into my skin in an instant, invading every fiber of my being. Within moments, dormant memories awaken like magma, breaking through the frozen earth. It burns every blood vessel and nerve in me. It hurts. Searing pain tears through my body. My mind is plunged into chaos, yet something gradually comes into focus.
Are you willing to be my follower?
Oh? Raphael. Oh? The massive circular chamber is as dim as twilight. The ground trembles as fractured stones cascade down from the doomed ceiling. This is... My body is suddenly pinned down. A sharp dagger is pressed against my chest, its tip drawn from drops of blood. It's the old Raphael! That is the old one! Hey, yo! I knew this was a sequel! Raphael? No, that's not right. Raphael before me is a brighter, more radiant young man, yet the dark blue flames that burn in his eyes, his expression is unnaturally attached. His hand tightly grips his sharp dagger, its poise ready to pierce my heart. Can't make a sound. Grab the handle of the dagger and use it with all my strength to fight against the death itself. Raphael trembling. The tip of the dagger freezes.
Run.
But the detached hostility returns to his eyes as the blue and golden light irradiates from his body. Oh?
As my follower, you must offer your heart to me. A Lemurian bond holds great power, but it's also a chain.
Oh?
The Sea God should have no weaknesses or constraints.
So is the Sea Goddess kind of like dominating him? Oh? My struggle is futile. The blade sinks deeper into my chest. Blood falls as the pain spreads. Oh? There's a loud crash and the restraint on my body loosens. Raphael leans against the wall that's far away from me. Pain has contorted his face. Inside the stone niche burns a gentle yet feeble flame. It is so weak that a breeze could extinguish it.
Stay away from me.
Yeah, he's gonna self-sacrifice and then we are gonna self-sacrifice. The dark blue, golden light still surround him. However, the blue flames in his eyes have been extinguished, or rather suppressed.
You cannot stay here.
Hey, Pixelated, we run off our own new content, hell yeah.
Requires the hearts of our followers to sustain it. This is wrong.
Oh?
Should it continue, 'tis only a matter of time before I lose control and hurt you again.
Yeah.
You must find a method that will allow it to burn forever. That shall be Lemuria's true path.
Yeah, and then we are gonna sacrifice, and we are gonna make it like be the flame. The flame from the niche simply floats to Raphael's fingertips, then it transforms into countless delicate threads of light that flow towards my chest. Shocked, I break free, yet I find myself bound by these threads. A strange warm power flows into my heart.
There is a legend. It says the wick of a flame.
Hey Rose, thank you so much for the sub as well. Happy 2 months anniversary. Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you so much for the sub. Yes, the only reason why I'm able to stream every single day like this is because of generous people like you, Rosie, that subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. Please, if you can support, do join us on the subscription, as it helps us. You also get some cool emotes, less ads, and if you want extra content, there's also the Patreon stuff as well. Also, if you're a sub, you get memberships-only streams and behind-the-scenes content on Discord, so that's that as well. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much as well.
Find it, and Lemuria will be enveloped.
Yeah, this is. I'm kind of seeing where the story is walking towards. Water currents embrace me and carry me out of the temple. From a distance, Raphael gives me a gentle smile.
I shall ensure Whalefall City remains exactly as you remember it.
I do try my hard to make the
until
best
the day
content
you
possible.
return with the wick.
Oh? This
is my promise to you.
Oh?
For 'tis Lemuria's vow, a bond everlasting.
Yeah, we are the ones that are going to be sacrificing this time. The spray and blood pervade the seawater's thunderous ruination, buries all the cries and screams. I desperately try to push away the darkness before my eyes, but it feels like my body is trapped in quicksand. The more I struggle, the more I suffocate.
That human deceived you. She deceived all of
Foreshadowing the
Lemuria.
next myth. No, I think this was the last one, no?
A human stole our flame. Lemuria will perish.
Why did the sea god deceive us? Why didn't he protect Lemuria?
The sea god has changed before we even realized it.
The seawater drowns in despair, yet I can defend Raphael. If it isn't Raphael's fault, it's because I didn't fulfill my promise to Raphael. There was no wick that existed in a place where all the oceans converge and at the end of the sea, Lemuria could never exist forever. Lemuria was a civilization that should have never existed. Their destruction was its predetermined fate. The last god of the sea perished. Along with Lemuria, they dissolve into the ocean. It's not a slumber, it's oblivion. He will disappear from this world. I will never be able to find him, see him, hear the songs that he plays for me on the flute, or see his smile. My heart silently cries out, and it awakens from the unwavering determination of my former self. I won't let Raphael die. I will save him, and the price must be paid. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna be sacrificing. Hey, ZC. You know, work is something that could be next myth next year. No, this is the. Just watch the. I think I got it. just keep in mind. In the violently trembling deep sea, the Sumnio staff I wield ignites. The cold flame illuminates the gaze that's a breath away from mine. Shock, sorrow, anger. I can't exactly make out the emotions in his eyes. I only see the mark of our bond on his collarbone. It's like a stream of blindingly bright, burning blood. Countless threads of light transform into runes as I raise a staff and let a phantom pierce his body. I hear my own heart as I speak. Every single word is a part of a merciless command. Oh? With the power of Lemuria's vow, Raphael, you shall forever be in prison here until Lemuria welcomes the opportunity of rebirth. Until the world reaches that moment when you can be awakened. His divine gaze, once clearer than seawater, transforms into a black tide. He freezes when he looks at me.
You betrayed me.
We betrayed him. Once the seal is complete, he plunged into the depths of those abyssal waters. I hear a deafening sound as if the entire ocean is being split apart. Boundless black waves surge from all directions. As the dissipating figure becomes rain that falls upward. Yeah, we trapped him so he wouldn't kill us, because that would be like a bad ending for Lemuria. So we kind of had, again, it's like a cycle of rebirth, death and rebirth, where we locked him so Lemuria could like fall, and then it could come back and be rebirthed when we sacrifice. So we are gonna be the wick that lets him burn forever, basically. I think that's where the story is going for, but we're gonna see. I will cut out your heart with a dagger honed, my darling, and in love's name, your heart will become my faith. Your body will be washed clean, shine like a pearl. I will care for your heart. I will care for your heart till we meet again and you reclaim it for yourself. Oh my god. That is so heartbreaking. The last wisp of smoke dissipates. The bottle clatters to the ground. The tide of memories recedes as my conscience and returns to the cold, gloomy tower.
Do you remember now? You stole the flame and sealed away the sea god. And he trusted you so easily. You are the ones responsible for Lemuria's destruction.
My mind is still reeling from the impact of those memories as I lift my head. My gaze focuses on the former Castilian. It shifts into a silent figure standing in the shadows behind him. Raphael. I don't know when he arrived. However, his cold gaze has told me everything. He saw my memories as well. Hawkern continues to endlessly monologue, but I can only hear the chaotic noise. I stare blankly at the figure before me. Our gazes lock, and we freeze under the moonlight. My thoughts also seem to be frozen in place.
We'll deal with him first.
A faint whisper that I can only I can hear reaches my ears. I slightly nod in response.
He will kill you, cut out your heart.
We're just going out to buy some cigarettes. That's crazy culture.
You will, if you want to live.
That's crazy.
Your only option is to kill him before he can act. Your bond with him is your sharpest blade.
Getting a little bit tired.
Order him.
His memory is so long as well. It's been almost 3 hours.
As you can see, anything is possible.
Yes, I remember it. I was the one who sealed Raphael. I try to speak calmly as possible, but I'm also responsible for Lemuria's downfall, which is why Raphael is the only target for revenge. Don't you hate me too?
Of course I do. However, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Came back.
If
That's the main
you
thing,
kill
right?
the sea god.
Remove my shackles then. Can I do anything if I'm like this? I lift my chin slightly. You better hurry. He's already here.
Huh?
Oh. A tall, slender figure appears under the moonlight. Raphael raises his hand and summons the Tidebreaker Trident.
How convenient. You've delivered yourself.
I think there's a star, 4-star, another person just mentioned. This is Foreshadowing Journey Seeker. That's my favorite for Raphael 4-star. I'm a sucker for poetry, and he speaks Lemurian for the first time. That's cool. I should see that before. The chain that binds me snap. I rub my sore wrists before materializing the silver sword. I take 2 steps forward. In the suffocating silence, Raphael is the first to speak. It was you.
It was you.
You let Hawkern escape on purpose. He was used as bait so you could find out who sealed you away, and that person is me.
Correct. The greatest weakness of Lemurians is that bond. and a sea god cannot have weaknesses. He must kill the person who forged the covenant with him. That way, there will be no one left in the world who could restrain or threaten him. And only then shall he become an invincible god. Regardless of whether it's for Lemuria or for myself, I must kill you.
Oh. He speaks those cold words, although I know it's just an act. I can't help but think. Perhaps these words also contain his true feelings. We don't need to say anything else to each other. I raise my silver sword and lightly flash at the tip of the Tidebreaker trident. Blue fury power surges around Raphael's body.
Farewell, bride of the sea god.
Oh? The tip of my sword clashes with the Tidebreaker trident. My weapons are diverted to the side. Oh? Hey Sarah, your character looks so cool. If you're watching this on TikTok, do come over and follow us on YouTube as well. You can watch the stream on YouTube. It's a lot better quality as well. Yeah, that's his latest promise card. Yeah. We should definitely check it out as well. His body shatters amidst flying sparks. A putrid stench fills the air as viscous fluid sweeps between the bricks and spreads across the floor.
Don't taint Lemuria's glory with your disgusting ambitions. A man who lost himself to madness has no right to save Whalefall City.
Yeah, I feel like he was kind of nutty as well. Hawkern's eyes bulge with furious, guttural sounds escape his throat. Then he crumbles and turns to ash. Raphael withdraws his trident and brushes away the dark embers from his body.
Your hand.
Oh? Is it gonna be? A small flame dances from the fingertips and travels up my forearm. The fluid and bloody marks left by the shackles disappear. He's healing us.
You are afraid of me.
Hey, Sindri, how you doing as well?
What's wrong? Did you think I would actually kill you?
I'm not afraid, I'm the one who sealed your way. I'm also the one that key that will allow you to reclaim your power. You have every reason to kill me. Don't worry, we're gonna kill ourselves.
Would you willingly offer me your heart? I want you to answer honestly.
Yes. This heart has always belonged to you, and I promised it to you before. So yes, I'm willing to return to you.
Then why are you crying?
I blink and realize that tears are threatening to fall into my eyes. Being willing doesn't mean I'm not afraid of death, and I owe you an apology. I understand I can't erase a fraction of your suffering. His fingertips is cold as he press it against the spot where my beating heart is. Our noses almost touch. We're so close that one breath would close the distance between our lips.
What I want is a heart with pure and utter devotion.
Oh yeah?
Its love for me should come from the very depths of one's soul. Do you think it is that?
I don't have an answer for you. Even if it was, this heart now bears an invisible fissure that can never be fully mended.
The answer is clear.
So we're not able to give our
Your
love?
heart is of no use to me. For now, at least.
Oh?
Go back.
Oh.
Your injuries haven't fully healed yet. You should get some rest.
Alright. So we're gonna spend more time together. I really thought it was going next to the climax, but I guess not. I murmur in agreement. Neither of us makes a move to leave. The moonlight casts shadows on the window bars. It resembles a wall of thorns that gradually spreads between us. Oh? Oh boy, that's the climax, isn't it? Oh no, that's the climax. Oh no, guys, prepare. Prepare, guys. Prepare your hearts. Oh? The path from the tower to the temple isn't long. However, it feels like we've been walking for an eternity. After that day, we continue as if nothing had changed. Yet everything is different. We no longer watch the faint light into the horizon in the morning, nor do we light the candles in the temple on cold nights. The images from that vision are like an inescapable thorn. It has pierced me and Raphael. Dusk falls when Raphael tells me he will temporarily leave Romirro to search for the Pearl of the Deep, and it is mentioned in the tomb of the sea god. The ball waves on the beach. He dives into the sea, his tail catching the sunset's light, in all of its beautiful iridescence. The waves and ripples will never settle. Likewise, I'll never see him again. On the last night of summer, an unprecedented storm falls upon Romirro without any warning. Brought tissues and wrapped plushies, everyone in the chat. The water has risen past an average person's waist. With the rain, they rapidly engulf every building, shop, and slope. I watch from the top of the temple beyond the rain. Lies a hazy black ring surrounding everything. Seawater surges and churns. I only gave out the order to reinforce the embankments and clear the waterways. Unfortunately, when laced with this kind of storm, it's futile. Another building collapsed. The rising waters carry the rubble and people's screams in all directions. Someone bops up and down in the current. The black water carries them towards me.
Help me!
I recognize her. She's one of the ladies in waiting who served me in the temple.
Help!
Countless images flash from my mind. They overlap and intertwine. The faces of people below the tower. Those looks of disgust. The apathy when I was forced to perform the waiver ritual. The smile of people who sent me invitations and exchanged seashells with me during the sea's greatest festival. We're still gonna save them. Oh?
Your Highness,
Yeah, she's gonna thank us. The nearest shelter is north. Go! Before she thanks me, I harshly interrupt her. The lady in waiting studies her weakened body, her eyes, once soaked in despair, flicker briefly with hope before it dims.
the flood has washed away all aside from me. There are others.
Carrying the breeze, the roaring flood crashes against the temple. The building trembles, yet it still remains steadfast. When I was 15, I oversaw its renovation with the intention of making this a symbol of faith as solid as the heavens. It was designed to stand tall for centuries. Tell everyone to take shelter in the sea god's temple. Oh?
Your Highness, we did a search and brought the people we found to the temple.
People who escaped the storm are put into small groups in the main hall. They anxiously watch as I stand next to the statue of the sea god. I look outside. The rainfall wraps around Romirro like a sheet of rough gauze. It covers everything in a deathly white as far as I can see. Turning back, I instruct the Viri to distribute all the food supplies in the temple. When the storm eases, I lead them to Mount Onua. It's tall enough. The water will not reach you there. After I give out simple orders, I ignore the anxious gaze and rushed discussions around me as I turn to leave.
Your Highness?
Yes?
What if the rain never stops and the flood reaches Mount Onuna? What then? What if the third night comes?
I think we're gonna go into the ocean, right? All sounds seemingly vanish. Only rainfall remains. Oh? Gaze pours in all directions like water. Everyone stares at me and they wait for an answer about their future. That day will never come. The third night hasn't arrived yet. The rain will stop. Many people turn their heads to look outside. They're searching for the bright moon that hangs in the sky. The tense uneasiness in the temple has disappeared to some extent. As for how long this rain will last, that remains to be seen. Perhaps what they need is a direct answer. The words that can serve as a pillar of support. Suppressing the many uncertainties in my heart, I look at the misty blackness beyond the rain. That promise with Raphael isn't valid anymore, huh? If only this heart truly felt love with him, then it would prevent the sea from swallowing Romirro and allow me to live. Back when we decided to fall in love, neither of us anticipated that today would bring. I hope to see that he is in his pleasant skies. My heart aches again as I grasp the necklace he gave me. But... oh? What is it gonna be?
What I want is a heart with pure and utter devotion.
Oh?
Its love for me should come from the very depths of one's soul.
Oh? What is it gonna be?
Do you think it is that?
Are we gonna find true love? In a moment he's like missing. They do say that you can only give value to once you lose it, so... I still can't give a definite answer to the question Raphael asked me that night, however. No matter what happens, I can't let Romirro sink. I must survive until the day I see Raphael again. Oh? Oh, Oh, it's the ruins of the previous myth. I've seen this scene before, but it was all like lit up. Waiting for the accumulated muddy water. The ladies in waiting carry out my orders. They evacuate everyone from the city. I press my faintly aching temples. I'm unable to dismiss the ominous premonition lingering in my heart for some reason. Oh, that's crazy. I look up, the moon has vanished without a trace. The moonlight drowns in murky gloom. Within the blink of an eye, black clouds swallow the last rays of light from the heavens and earth. The eclipse.
The eclipse is here!
The prophecy from the tomb of the sea god. Romirro is about to be submerged. After being momentarily stunned, I realize that there's no black clouds in the sky. A massive wave is rising from the sea. Viri, take everyone back to the temple. These feeble struggles are no match to the approaching catastrophe. The waves swiftly unfurl its deathly embrace over Romirro. Being reusing the edit background? Yeah. A loud sound explodes across the sea. In a moment, everything is bright as day. The golden light cleaves through the massive wave. The waters flow back and reveal a familiar silhouette. The seashell necklace around my neck begins to shake violently. Raphael? Massive waves collapse and large water splashes through the land. Raphael raises his tidebreaker trident and the scales on his tail reflect a piercing cold light. The trident is swung down with great force. Heavy storm clouds are transformed into scorching, powerful winds that sweep across all of Romirro. Whenever the trident points, flames more brilliant than the blazing sun ignite across the water's surface. The sea god.
The sea god?
To control the currents of the tides, without a doubt, this is Raphael's power. Let's find them. Oh. And there he is. Like the mountains and towering waves are stacked on the top of each other. They spiral under the force of the wind and fire to form a column of water that pierces the sea like spears. The violent ocean suppressed by the sea god's ferocious power. Fire clashed against the seawater that rushed into Romirro and the seas forced a retreat. I run towards Raphael by stepping on the scattered floating debris that once made up the seawall. Only one thought races my mind: faster. I need to go faster. Ahead of me, Raphael stands amidst unquenchable flames. His long hair is disheveled by the wind. Raphael! Oh? Water and fire illuminate Raphael's eyes and he looks at me. Divine power surges in his gaze and fierces the turbulent currents surrounding it. Not even a trace of my image is reflected in his eyes.
You shouldn't have come here. Return to the shore if you don't want to be reduced to cinders.
His pose is so casual, he's like saying this. I know this is like just pre-made poses, but like goddamn. I swing my sword to great gust. It cleaves the flames and I leap through the opening and reach Raphael. Ignoring his trident in this position as a barrier before me, I grab his rigid arm and forcefully intertwine our fingers. This is exactly where I should be.
Death will greet those who attempt to wield a sea god's power with a human body.
But I'm the one who has a bond with the sea god. Resonate. I won't die that easily. No, we are gonna die. Oh? As soon as we resonate, a scorching heat that feels like it could burn everything spreads from Raphael's palm to my body. Divine power surges. At the same time, something else flows into my heart. In my days, I realize it's everything Raphael has never put into words. In the dark depths of the ocean, the sea rituals him. It drifts down ethereally from the surface. It awakens his anticipation that has been suppressed for eons. During one of Romirro's short summers, the indifferent sea god's heart experienced pure contentment and joy for the first time. After he left the temple, with the excuse of searching for pearls, the waves undulated his fluctuating thoughts. All that time we spent together, my feelings for him were never unrequited. Oh? Raphael supports my waist and he hugs me from behind. His embrace is scorching hot.
Feel it. Now wield it as if it were your own.
Oh? Divine power collides with my nerves. My blood boils as my eyes become the same colors as Raphael. Power representing the heavens and earth advance from our eternal fingers. The last wave that threatens Romirro is intercepted by his fierce flames. Oh? Hey Hydra, how you doing as well? Welcome, welcome. You're a little bit late, my friend. You're right at the climax. Suddenly the waves freeze just as they're about to surge forward with a howl. A beam of sunlight breaks through the thick clouds and shines upon me and Raphael. Immediately the waves fall as if weightless. They shed their ferocity and gently push towards the shore. My heart beats like a drum, but it's quickly drowned out by the jubilant distant cheers of relief from those who narrowly escaped the disaster.
The tide has receded.
Hey, Scaramouche.
Are you going to let go of my hand?
Oh? I turn my head. The burning divine power in Raphael's eyes slowly fades. They return to what I'm familiar with. Lightly hold his hand. I tighten my hand on my grip on his hand. What will you do if I don't let go? A long time passes. Then he smiles faintly.
Keep holding it.
Oh?
Neither of us will let go first.
Oh? Oh, that's not the climax. Well, I guess there's one more. Final chapter, guys. Oh? What is it gonna be? I really thought that was gonna be the climax. The houses that were once submerged reappear. The ships once swept away were pushed back to the shore by the waves. People emerged from the temple where they sought refuge. They slowly begin to rebuild their home. After finding some medicine in the temple, I returned to the shore by the port. Raphael's leaning against the rocks. Oh? I guess that's that. His eyes are closed and the dim daylight covers his body. His complexion looks paler than it actually is. He's asleep. I dip my fingers into the ointment made from the gold feather algae. Then I gently apply it to the wounds on his arm. And though he appears to all right at first glance, I soon notice barely perceptible wounds on his body.
Be gentle.
Oh, you're the one taking care of him this time. You call me fragile, but a sea god's body isn't that sturdy. Despite saying those words, my movement becomes slower. I treat his wounds with the utmost care. Weren't you searching for the pearls in the deep? Why did you return?
You thought I wouldn't?
I mean, kind of, not gonna lie. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing as well? I see some people are watching it on TikTok. Come over on YouTube if you want to watch it better.
That doesn't mean I didn't care.
It's a lot better to watch it on YouTube if you're watching this on TikTok or Twitch. If you have Twitch as well, that also is good. His fingertips touch my palm and gently traces one of its lines.
A Lemurian bond grows stronger with love. The deeper the connection is between the two parties, the more powerful it becomes. Back then, our bond was so powerful that you were able to seal me away for thousands, no, tens of thousands of years. Only a love with such pure and utter devotion is capable of doing that.
You haven't made peace with it. You're still being sassy about it.
Of course not.
He suddenly lowers his head and bites my knuckle. However, I don't dare pull my hand away.
It wasn't a day, a month, or a year. What I endured is longer than what a human can possibly comprehend. Millions upon millions of years. How could I possibly let you off so easily?
Of course. You need to avenge yourself by never leaving me again. After I finish applying the medicine, he stretches his body and brushes away the sand that's clinging.
I heard you protected many humans.
Yes. At the end of the day, I can't bear to see so many pointless deaths. I still don't like Romirro, but I can't bring to myself to watch it perish.
You didn't do anything wrong. Watching your kin march toward their demise is a pain more excruciating than dying.
You didn't
force yourself to endure that suffering. Well done.
Immediately, his tone shifts as he puts on a false, serious expression.
However, I do have objections in regards to letting those humans turn my bedchamber into a filthy mess.
It's not that bad. At least your pool was cleaned. I already ordered a few people to clean it. I promise your bed chambers will be spotless.
Good.
He pushes himself up, but he pauses as he's about to stand. What is it?
It's nothing.
Oh? The surging waves wash over the reef. As the water recedes, his tail transforms into a pair of legs.
Let's return to the temple. I need to see its condition to feel at ease.
I love him. Yeah, Raphael has his moments. He does have. I know. And not a second later. Did I notice a small crack in the necklace seashell? Oh. What is it gonna be? After that day, Romirro gradually returns to its former state. There are no more sudden high tides and no more expected storms. The text in the tone of the sea god remains the same. The nightmare of Romirro being submerged seems to vanish into thin air, along with the overcast sky. The prophecy that didn't come to fruition. Romirro didn't sink. The sea god and his bride protected us. We must express our gratitude and worship them forever. The people are immersed in joy of surviving a catastrophe. They renovate the temple so that's more magnificent and elaborate. Erect tall statues and supply Raphael and me with endless streams of gifts. But has the dust truly settled? Oh?
Your Highness.
Passing through the crowd of onlookers, very hurriedly approaches. She bows before me. On the shore lies a dead, enormous silver fish. It's almost as long as several adult men that were lined up in a row.
It was discovered by the fishermen who were preparing to set sail this morning. We don't know if the fish washed ashore after it died or beached itself.
Maybe this enormous fish is a good omen from the heavens. We might have a bountiful fishing season in the near future.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very bountiful. I approach the creature to get a closer look. The unease that has been lingering in my heart grows heavier. If I'm not mistaken, this is Calamitous Pisces. It's mentioned in the ancient texts as a harbinger of misfortune, an omen of disaster. The dark clouds that appeared during the lunar eclipse hasn't fully dissipated. Now Calamitous Pisces has disappeared. Romirro still can't sink below the waves. For now, I only act as if nothing is wrong. Worry not. Find a suitable place to bury it and clean up his area.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh? Hey, Numby.
By the way, Romirro was spared thanks to you and the sea god.
Oh?
The people want to prepare a feast to properly celebrate. They wish to invite you and the sea god.
Bedtime for me? Oh, quite sure. Come around tomorrow as well. Almost every day I'm streaming here on YouTube, so don't miss out. I understand. I'll discuss it when the time comes. I walk towards the temple. I tighten my grip around the seashell necklace. The crack has deepened these past few days. The seashell has begun to fracture in other places as well. I don't want to guess what this means. I just need to see Raphael quickly. Maybe then he can dispel some of the unease in my heart. Oh, that's not good. Oh? Raphael, I need to ask. Raphael? Stopping the storm that night consumed too much of Raphael's power. He's been staying in the temple to rest. Yeah, right now I sense something is off. I don't hear the sound of flowing water by the pool. When I left, he was still dozing by the water's edge. I rushed to the pool only to find that the springs have dried up. The water resembles an inky black void. Oh. Wait, there's something happening. I might dive into the water. Oh. The black water is unbearably cold. I grit my teeth and dive deeper. He appears to be unconscious as he sinks into the nothingness. Raphael! Oh? Mustering all the strength I can, I grab him. However, I'm not strong enough to pull him up. This won't work. I need to wake him up. Resonate. I steady my breathing while I press my hand against his chest. I try to resonate so I can awaken some of his power. Yet time passes, there's still no response. His power is like a dried up spring. With most of it gone, I can't respond to my resonance or voice. Why is it like this? After the initial shock, I'm momentarily at a loss. Then I notice the churning currents rushing into the deep. The bold idea appears before me. It's a location that's close connected to the sea god. I hold the unconscious Raphael tightly against me and swim it in the direction of the current. Oh? We wake up at the beach. Fortunately, my guess was correct. The spool is connected to the sea itself, which allowed me to surfacely get Raphael out of the temple. I prop Raphael against the reef, recalling how he summoned the Fantasia shark. I'll make the same gesture he did and bring my hands to my lips as I whistle. After many clumsy attempts, I finally succeed. A skeletal Fantasia shark appears in the distance at the far end of the sea. Oh? I swim to my side and use its rigid body snout to give a friendly nudge to my hand. Can you take Raphael and me to the sea god's tomb again? Doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying, so I repeat myself several times. Finally extends a fin bone and gestures for Raphael to climb me onto its back. Thank you. After I steady Raphael on its back, the Fantasia shark turns around and transports us to the ocean's depths. Oh? I guess. Unexpectedly, we arrive at the sea god's tomb with ease. Maybe it's because Raphael has already passed the trial. Even the guardian statues pose no challenge. After I explain the reason for our visit, he allows us to pass through the stone gates.
Young sea god. Oh, it's you two again.
Your quintessence. I'm here to make a request. I need your help. The statue of the sea god has a long beard and lethargically lowers his weapon. He slowly turns his head to look at the unconscious Raphael.
He is about to fade from existence.
Why?
He still needs to reclaim his true power. Yet he almost exhausted.
I suppose he was incomplete, right? He was incomplete.
He possesses.
What did he do to end up in such a state?
Oh?
What a shame. He will become the youngest sea god to fade away in our history.
How you doing as well, my friend? Several more sea gods move out from their stone niches. They soon join the discussion. Is there a way to save him? He can't fade away like this.
Of course.
We're gonna have to...
He needs true love.
We're gonna have to give our heart.
He needs a heart that loves him unconditionally.
Oh?
When he obtains the power to protect Lemuria, and the ocean recognizes his ascension to godhood, he will live for a long, long time. An almost immortal life.
This is the only way to save him.
A heart that loves him unconditionally. I recall the hidden prophecy of the Tome of the Sea God. A heart that's filled with love is the best offering for a Lemurian. Will my heart be enough? The sea god speaks in hushed tones, then the statues of the sea god with long beards exchange his hand towards me.
Are you willing to try?
Of course.
It will hurt. Bear with me for a moment.
The ancient sea god clenches his fist, and a sharp pain shoots from my heart. He guides the process. Several threads of gentle lights are drawn out, strand by strand. They float onto Raphael's chest. Enduring the lingering pain, I place my hand over him and try to resonate again. There's a response.
Your pure heart and the devotion from your love is enough.
Oh?
However, you will dissipate into sea foam once you give up this heart. That decision is yours to make.
That's the end, isn't it? Yeah. We are the wick that will let him burn. Oh?
The sea god's tomb.
Oh?
How did I end up here?
You've been unconscious for a long time. The sea gods woke you up. I quickly speak before the sea gods can say anything. Then I bow respectfully to them. The sea god with a long beard gives me a profound knowing look before slowly turning towards Raphael.
The last sea god of Lemuria. May you find true salvation.
Once again, never beaten the Little Mermaid allegations. It kind of is, isn't it? That's fucked up. I mean, come on. You're gonna give him a Lemurian and you're not gonna get a little bit of inspiration from the Little Mermaid? I'm surprised they don't have like a musical scene where they're just like singing together. Come on, would you really not?
Something from me.
You're the one who's been hiding things from me. expended too much of your power. Your body can't sustain itself anymore. Looks like it's not a mermaid that's about to turn into sea foam. True.
Are you underestimating me? Defying a prophecy from the tome of the sea god did take a considerable toll on me. But I'll recover in a century, give or take.
The prophecy hasn't changed, though. Romirro will still be submerged, yes? In the original Little Mermaid, the mermaid does turn into sea foam? Yeah.
Yes. But that doesn't mean it can't be changed.
Wasn't there a scene in the myth that Raphael teaches the MC how to play an instrument? Maybe.
Romirro wasn't destroyed on the third night of the lunar eclipse. So for now, it won't sink below the waves.
Oh?
This is our turning point. Stop frowning. Let tomorrow worry about itself. As for the present...
He takes my hand and summons water's currents to carry us upward.
It's almost dawn. We might be able to watch the sunrise as we head back.
I kind of want something inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean. Not a bad idea, although I think that might be a better fit for Silas, actually. Maybe Caleb. After returning to the sea god's tomb, Raphael seems to have turned his normal self. The water in the pool has become clear again. He doesn't spend the entire day inside the temple. Instead, he enthusiastically takes me along to explore Romirro's streets, alleys, and the wilderness. Just a tiny fragment of his art's power is enough to revitalize him. If he received the entire heart, perhaps I'm still selfish. Faced with such a choice, I still cannot let go my desire to live. But time is cruel and doesn't give me an opportunity to hesitate. After a night of rain, dark clouds once again spread across the sky above Romirro. The time Raphael spent sleeping in the water increases each passing day, and the necklace in my seashells develop a deeper, longer crack. Oh? Raphael, the sky is cleared. Should we go to the foot of the Mount Unya? The rest of my words are stuck in my throat. A large section of Raphael's tail is immersed in the water, has turned a dull, hot gray-white.
You're overthinking it. Humans have all sorts of hair colors. Why can't my tail change color?
I don't know. Doesn't look very healthy.
What were you saying about the foot of Mount Onyuna?
I was just wondering if you'd like to go out for a walk. He pauses. His tail sways gently beneath the water surface.
I'm not in the mood.
You can't turn your tail into a pair of legs anymore?
Your imagination is getting wilder by the day.
Oh. He parts his ripples on the water's surface. Under the undulating waves, his tail transforms into legs.
You wake me from my peaceful nap and throw an accusation.
He adjusts his position to rest his head on my lap. He closes his eyes.
You owe me a sweet dream.
Oh, what is it gonna be? I'm feeling the trauma coming, chat. I'm feeling it. I can smell the gut punch that info is gonna do. I'm not so innocent to think this is gonna have a happy ending. Oh no. The cracks on its surface are glaring. I grasp the seashell and gently try to wipe away those marks. I pretend not to see the scales on his legs. I pretend Raphael isn't showing any signs of something being off. I pretend that everything on this land will remain as peaceful as it is today. All men do is lie. Well, he is lying to protect us in his way, so that really is something that a guy would do. He wouldn't want us to suffer. Bouquets, lanterns, music. The plaza in the port is immersed with the sounds of celebration. It's like a grand farewell ceremony to disaster. Raphael stands far away from the humans. He watches the figure who's in the center of the crowd. She seems somewhat uncomfortable with all of that amount of enthusiasm. Slowly, however, the corners of her mouth curl. A slight smile appears on her face. He recalls those long stretches of time at the bottom of the silent ocean. The only sound he heard was the faint rattling of chains. With his eyes closed, he would construct an illusory world of his mind. He would imagine the splendor and wonder of Whalefall City, a place that had been long forgotten. Then a different voice broke into his world one day. Stupid Tome of the Sea God. We're fucking grumbling. I can't believe this is the first thing that he got to hear from us. That's so shame. That's such a shame. If you're actually useful, you would have revealed the Sea God's location. What gives you the right to disclose the whereabouts of the bride of the Sea God? It was the Scourger's voice. Can only be considered too loud to a certain extent. It was about the sun that occasionally appeared above the sea. He realized that it was impossible to dislike. Using what little strength he had, he spoke to her for the first time. Perhaps their ending was already predetermined from that moment. The Sea God must kill his bride. To truly ascend to godhood, he must destroy the bond. He refused his fate before, but now he doesn't want to accept this either.
We might have to actually bid each other farewell.
No? He recalls the moment when she first spoke his name. With fingertips stained in their blood, he traced his name onto the palm of her hand, one letter at a time. Even so, she couldn't intertwine his fate with her along the lines of her palm. In this way, they were spared from separation. Hey, Smack, how you doing as well? Your voice so sexy.
I need to leave Romirro again. We won't be seeing each other for some time.
Oh? I frankly searched for Raphael's figure in the crowd, but I only catch a message that the sea breeze carried to me. Fortunately, our bond guides me to him. In the lit corner, I catch Raphael's fingers. Oh?
You were in a hurry. Are you scared I'd leave without saying goodbye?
Where are you going?
I'm just looking for pearls.
Oh?
Once I recover that part of my power, I'll return.
I don't believe you. His life force is fading away at an alarming rate. Under the illusion of the intact seashell lies a reality with the cracks becoming increasingly more severe. His heart is also riddled with countless wounds. Raphael, is there anything you need me to do for you? Tell me. No matter what it is, I'll do it. And just say that you want your heart back. I'll return it to you.
No.
How long will you be gone?
It's hard to say. Maybe it'll be a year or two. A century or more.
No?
Perhaps even longer than that. Don't worry.
Even after
I'm gone.
You and
Romirro will survive. This is a god's promise to you.
What is he planning to do? He's making this kind of promise. Means he'll do something I don't want to imagine. I won't be able to accept it. So when are you leaving? Let me see you off. Yeah, he's giving off great death flags, isn't it? Oh?
I'll wait for you at sea.
My fingernails dig into his palm. Hesitation that swelled into my heart has crystallized into resolve. I will fulfill the promise I once made. Oh? I'm knocking out this fish, I swear. I'm getting that fish pregnant. I am getting this man-fish pregnant. I'm smashing it. giving him something to remember. I don't care if it's not possible. I'll make it possible.
It's a simple melody.
I'll get that man-fish pregnant. You understand me? I don't care if it's not possible. I'm gonna do it. Romirro taught me. Oh? Hey, yo. Why is the arrow pointing at the titty? It's like, here, titty. Grab the titty. Oh, okay. Okay, that
Listen
also
carefully.
works.
This is the last time I'll teach you.
Oh. Yeah, it is an ocarina, isn't it? Fucking main character's face. Fuck, that is so good, actually. Oh man, she's so beautiful. I love her scene in the cutscenes. Oh, it is an ocarina, isn't it? It's like a shell. It's like a shell ocarina. Oh, come on, sing, show our face. The tides have changed.
The sea inevitably returns to where it belongs and separates from the land.
That is a gorgeous cutscene. Good to see. Fucking face of the main character. She's so beautiful, isn't she? Oh. That's a deep kiss. Hey. Shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo. Oh man, it's lagging my emulator. Holy fuck, this is chugging. I'm playing this on the PC and it's chugging. That's crazy. Oh, look at him. Oh. Look at him being cute. She's so... That is...
You want to say something else?
You couldn't... Listen, there's a million MCs, but there's only one like her. You know what I mean? Oh man, so romantic. So romantic, isn't it? Ah, this is so romantic. I love seeing people's first reactions to my main character. Oh? You said it's the spot of your heart. Time to return it.
The place you hold in my heart far outweighs this little scale.
Move MC is my turn. Crying. What do you mean she's beautiful? Because of my selfishness. Oh, we're gonna give our heart. Oh, there's the mark. There's the mark of the bound. Here we go. Here's the self-sacrifice. There it goes. Oh.
No, I refuse to accept this betrayal.
It's not betrayal, my boy. It's the promise. The sea god
doesn't need this heart. Our bond, it cannot end this way.
I'm surprised the bond is the weakness. Like, the bond should make them powerful, you know? I'm crying. I know, it's so emotional. Oh. Oh, man. Gonna turn to ashes, aren't we? That is beautiful, actually. Oh. Just tears as well. There's the pearl. You know, the pearl that he was looking for. Seafoam. Yeah, seafoam, not actually, sorry. Oh. And there he goes. That's the end. Oh, that is beautiful, actually. That is such a beautiful little story. Daylight has arrived. The tides surge, waves building upon waves. It is so powerful they scatter the clouds in the sky. The black seawater bleeds crimson. Then the red fades and takes the darkness with it. The sea's original azure hues reappear. The bells in Romirro's toll ceaselessly as massive waves engulf the world. The land is transformed into a seabed. The seawater envelops every house, every patch of soil, every mountain range. It whispers and returns the memories from millions of years ago. Everyone steps onto a strange yet familiar homeland. They breathe the air that flows into seawater. Lemurian memories awaken in their blood. Phantasmal whales leap from the sky and return to the sea. They swim through the city that has been reborn. Whalefall City. So Romirro was Whalefall City. You got him. Kill room by 50-50. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens when I'm trying to pull for Silas and then like a boy like shows up. It's like, no, Caleb, get out of here. I'm looking for Silas or Raphael in this event right now. I totally get it. Hey, Lee Timmons, how you doing as well? Welcome, my friend. You arrived just at the very end. We just wrapped up the memory. The sea god stares at his hand. There lies the pearl ring given to him by a young woman. Still gleamed with a lustrous radiance. It gently encircles his finger. It's like her embrace never let him go. It shall keep him bound to the sea forevermore. And that's the ending. That is the ending. Dude, that was a crazy memory. 3 whole hours and 20 minutes of memory. Dude, I'm telling you, Info at this point is just straight up making movies in these myths. Dude, you can call about the gacha game for being like a you know, gacha games that have like a issue with being like monetarily very predatory. But man, you can't tell me Info delivers these fucking contents like crazy. Holy shit, dude. Actually insane. So beautifully sad. That was so beautiful, actually. I really think this is like top 10. Top 5, I would even say. Like most poetic, well-written stories in the game. Don't you think so? Like the like I think this is like top 5 in across like all the myths. Don't you think? Like I totally think this is like a top tier myth. 100%. Agreed. Best written story so far. It might. I'm not sure if it's the best because I haven't watched all the myths yet, but it's at least top 5 in my opinion. To be fair, 3 hours of memory. That's wild. I don't even think Catch 22 had many hours in this memory. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it is a gacha game and they do make a lot of content, but like they deliver on the content. You know what I mean? Like they do make the memories be at least like better and better. You know what I mean? Like this was like a Netflix. Like this was 3 hours of content. You know what I mean? I know that the animations are like kind of limited to the gameplay, but like genuine, like kind of insane. You know what I mean? Anyway, that was it though. That was Raphael's myth, Submerged Eclipse. If you want to check it out as well, if you arrive in the middle of the stream, you can always go back and watch the rest of it as well. Thank you so much for staying all the way into the end here. My name is Kindred Spirit. I am a streamer. I stream a lot of Love and Deepspace, but also indie novels, variety streams. We recently done Date Everything as well. Sometimes we'll do variety stuff like Dead by Daylight yesterday as well, some different stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching all the way until the end on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. I know it's annoying to keep asking, but if you enjoyed the entire stream, then it helps us show up more on the front page. It doesn't cost you anything. Do subscribe as well on the YouTube. If you want to get behind the scenes content, little sneak peeks as well. I post work in progress of my comics, artworks as well. You get behind the scenes on the Discord server. Join our Discord as well. Go check out the webtoon as well. There's a webtoon if you want to go check it out. Kindred Spirits on Webtoon Canvas. And if you want to, join our Patreon as well. Genuine. I really do got to promote this more because it actually like had a little bit of a lower. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for staying with me for these 3 hours. And I'll be seeing you guys. Take a